Is that... Could it be? I don't think it is. Wait, maybe it is. Hold
Full
up.
body
Dev chat?
tracking. I sure hope it does.
We don't talk about full body or tracking or anything right now. We don't talk about it. Okay.
It's not in the realms of
Just
the
no.
soul today.
Hey, Hellcat! I was wondering if I saw your name in chat, and it turns out I did.
How's
So,
everyone doing
hey.
today?
Let me, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna make it so you guys can see what Potato's doing. There we go. Alright, now, I can actually go and say hi to everyone. Cutie Kitty Pet, did you get here first again? Yes, you did. Hi, Kitty! Potato, thank you for the sub.
Hi, yeah, right, that. I forgot that.
Boom, brah. You're here. Hi, here. Hi, Annika. Hi, gaming nerd. Double stew. Also, Bladesmith, thank you so much for the follow. It means a lot. How are you doing today? And
Y'all
Hellcat.
want to hear?
Hi, Hellcat.
You should rant about full body before we get started.
After I finished saying hi to people, it was physically
After
making
you
me
say
sick.
hi to everyone.
I see myself on stream and I still look like a hunchback. I'm just... This is so bad. Oh my gosh. Yuru! Hi, Yuru! How are all of you in chat doing today? Hi, Pookie! Pookie, I still can't believe you made me admit cuteness. But, new stream, new day, I'm not cute anymore. Yeah, no. So, full body tracking in VR chat is fine. I you know, it's good. All you do is T-pose and you're fine, right? Not in LIV. In LIV, you T-pose and it flips one foot backwards, brings one foot up really high. Your hip is like this, and your hands, they're matched up. The hands are fine. Also, your head is like, it says your headset's here, but the head of your avatar is down here. And you have to manually grab each part of your avatar. So you have to grab your foot and put it there, or on the tracker. And grab your other foot and put it on the tracker. Grab your hips and put them correctly on the tracker. Grab your head and put correctly on the tracker. And if it's slightly tilted like this, when you calibrate it, even though your head is straight up and down, it'll be like this. Or like if your hip is slightly turned this way, when you stand up and down, it'll be like that. But you can only move it through a pointer that you have. Like, you know, when you select things in VR chat, you can only move it from a distance with a pointer. So you're sitting there with a pointer and you're like, okay, I'm going to twist my hip to get this hip to level out with that one. So then it goes like this. But as it goes like this, because you twisted it like this and your hands were shaky a little bit, you also made it do this. So suddenly you're out here with your booty sticking out trying to be Kim Kardashian, and then you're like, ah, and then you're like, so you fix this, and then you realize when you fix that, it flipped this hip up to be really high, so then you switch it so that the hips are even again, and then you look out from the side again, and this time it's got you out here trying to be Annika, and then it also lowered your headset a little bit, so you're also like a hunchback Annika, and then you realize your feet aren't even touching the ground, so you have to drag the feet back down to the ground. And you have to do all of that by hand, and every time you move one of the trackers, like if I move this foot, this hip is also going to move slightly as well. And it's the most annoying thing ever. If I could just be in VR chat and not have to deal with LIV, I would. Blah. But
done yet?
I cannot be in VR chat and Minecraft at the same time. If there was a way for me to full VR, so I can be in 2 VR games at the same time, why not? My computer can handle it. I would do it.
Yeah, and I had to sit through and listen to all of that, so I'm glad y'all had the pleasure to watch the starting soon screen there, so
The other
be
thing
happy.
is apparently this avatar is not very optimized for LIV, and it drops my FPS to 11 as I'm sitting there trying to slowly move things, and it's literally nauseating. And I had to take my headset off for a minute before stream, otherwise I might have thrown up, because it was literally sickening trying to fix this avatar so that it didn't look like this trying to play VR chat, or not VR chat, Minecraft.
That's probably my fault since I set up the avatar. I don't know what's up with it.
No, it's LIV. I blame LIV for it. You can't. Why can't you just T-pose? Also, apparently my fingers aren't moving right now.
If you're tabbed out in Steam VR,
I'm not.
your fingers, really.
Yeah, my fingers just don't move.
What is up with LIV? They updated LIV and everything's broke.
It was a, like, what, 28 kilobyte update, and things are broken again from the last time I opened it. Why?
Can we just, like, not update anything anymore, please?
I know. Okay, my rant's over.
Welcome to Minecraft, where we
Oh my gosh.
break blocks, build blocks, we kill sheeps, cows, and pigs sometimes, get food, and build some weird things. I hope you are ready to have a good day.
Yep. And yes, I am a dragon. Let me look at chat again, because that was a long rant. Okay. The bap 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 was the last thing I saw from Hellcat. I'm used to getting bapped by Gaming Nerd for not hydrating with water, but I have water, Gaming Nerd. I'll hydrate for you in a second. Also, hi Andrew. It is a lot of problems, Gaming Nerd. Never get LIV, please. Never. The infamous 11 FPS bug. Yeah, no, it just happens normally in LIV when you're calibrating avatars for some reason. It's sickening because you're trying to very slowly move something just a slight little bit in 11 FPS, and it lags behind you as you know what the 11 FPS feels like. And it's like you move it a little bit and you're all focused on it, and then you see it just go and it's like it's literally sickening. Like, it literally has upset me, and I was literally making myself physically sick trying to fix that. But hi Theo Not Found, how are you doing today? Okay. I hear a zombie, but I think I'm safe in this house. I think the door's closed. It better be, or I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight Holy if it's not closed.
You can take your anger out on Holy.
Yes. I'm going to get water. Gaming Nerd wants me to drink water, so I'm gonna get water.
Are there dinosaur furries? There's technically, I guess, there can be. There are a good number of raptor furries.
Volley are technically space raptors.
That's
okay,
true.
My drift is getting to me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, opening water for Gaming Nerd. Wait, is this even where I'm supposed to be standing?
Surprise about that Holy is that this is one of the most problematic starting soons we've had with all of Thistle's tracking problems. I don't think you were here to hear his full entire rant. Thistle, you want to repeat it all? I'm just kidding. Please don't.
What do you mean, please don't? I will gladly repeat it all, and hopefully somebody at LIV will realize that, maybe we should, pay a little more attention to the avatars thing, and not everything is about just getting normal people on Quest to have full body tracking. What about the full body index users?
Yeah, I don't know anything about LIV. I've only used it once, and it was extremely laggy for me. But that's my experience with it.
It's because I kind of get the feeling LIV doesn't necessarily care about their avatars feature. All they care about is, like, we can green screen you in your Quest headset so that you don't need a green screen and you can get your human body in Beat Saber.
Just be like Neo and mod your LIV and never update it.
I want to. I don't know how Neo does it, but I would literally do it if I could. Because then I also wouldn't
So,
have my tracking break literally every single time I open LIV, because LIV wants to do a 28 kilobyte update and it breaks everything for
Holy just said
avatars.
he got a Rex done.
You got a Rixton? Ooh.
Yeah. And we got a
bought
Siege
it.
in chat too.
Hi, Siege! Hi. How are you doing? Are my fingers moving yet? No. It probably thinks I'm on quest. Brr.
We'll probably just have to deal with it.
And I'm
today.
doing good, besides the issues. So, yeah.
I love whenever someone responds to Holy,
Potato,
it's just a
potato, I'm
bike
lagging.
thing.
Help, I'm lagging. Help! Oh my god.
Lagging?
I'm lagging. I'm getting beat up by a baby zombie. Oh my gosh. My game was
no
literally
clue where
frozen.
you're at.
Your potatoes. I was gonna die on your potato farm. I'm so frustrated with my fucking computer. Oh my god.
I think. Oh, I was in the tunnel. Are you good, Napa?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, cool.
The first death was gonna be due to lag in a second, but
Yeah, that
oh
was the first
gosh.
death. I was gonna say that was not that
That
was
would've
not
been-
that wouldn't have counted.
I would have been. What's in my inventory? Okay.
Holy, it's not the
Like
first time.
nothing.
You were not here during the Ori playthrough, and that one got the soul.
That one
Ooh,
was
pretty
really
heated.
upsetted.
That
Really
was very
upsetting.
heated.
I need to just like calm down. Like literally almost becoming sick just trying to calibrate my avatar has upset me. I need to. That's what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I want to do now. And I'm going to use this tool to do it and bother all of you. Yep, that's right. I'm beating up wood with a pickaxe.
I see. You're gonna take your anger out on us. Melted, you missed the soul saying the F word and ranting about full body tracking for like 5-6 minutes. Probably longer, I don't know. It went on for a while. But welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Yes, welcome. I need to build what I want to build, and then I'll be happy.
I'm just continuing the tunnel because it was the first thing I saw, and I'm like, that bothers me. I want it to go all the way.
Who the you're
Now time for your day to be spoiled by chat. I'm doing good. This was having it a little rough, I think.
I did hydrate. Am I dying? Is my screen flashing red a little bit? That chicken just scared me.
The chicken. You turned around and there was a chicken.
No, the chicken walked up on screen. Actually, no, I want pressure plate.
Beefman, why are you stealing microwaves again?
Again?
Again. He's got a weird habit of stealing people's microwaves. He wants 3 million for a microwave. That's an expensive microwave.
It is. You got me way too good with that creeper. way too good.
Wait, Brop stole the microwave? Brop, did you start stealing microwaves? You need to make an emoji with just Brop taking microwaves. You got it from eBay for 1 cent. Why do you want 3 million for it? That's an expensive microwave.
Okay, now I'm just gonna sit here and admire the sus. Because
And a dishwasher. So
Yeah.
now dishwashers, not just microwaves. Rob, you have a problem? You should probably go get that checked. Your microwave stealing. I don't know.
my gosh.
God
Microwave
bless you.
stealing is intense. Hi, cat show.
Microwave stealing intensifies. Wait, when
If
did we
that's a
get
real
netherrack?
creeper, I'm going
Oh,
to die.
I remember.
I don't even care. Wait, we have. Oh yeah, no, I got a bunch of netherrack from a portal I found. Didn't I tell you about it?
Yeah, I remember it now. At first, I was like a little shocked.
I was a gaming nerd. If I was a real creeper, I would have just died. At this point, it's just I'm just gonna sit here and look at the sus for a minute, because you know what, Holy, are you here still? Ugh. Your dog stepped on a bee. What? Why?
Why is it stepping on bees? Bees are not for stepping on. They are vital to the environment. They make honey by pollinating flowers, and that's we need that. We need
Holy,
our
where are
flowers
you?
to be pollinated.
We do. Bee steppies.
Bee steppies.
Your bee stepped on your bee? Sounds like the bee's knees. I'll hydrate in a minute, Annika. First off, Holy, where are you? Where are you? Is my hip tracker even tracking? No. There we go. So, I just need Holy here. He's not here.
You need some holy assistance.
Yeah. The Holy has abandoned.
Ah, dang it,
Stream.
holy.
Big sad. Well. At Holy Guacamole. Bap, 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 bap. Yes. A bike is a vehicle composed of two wheels held in a frame, one behind the other, propelled by pedals, and steered with handlebars attached to the front wheel. They are also known as the sole energy source of Holy Guacamole. Gaming nerd, thank you so much for the bits. I know, how dare Holy leave? How dare. I was just gonna do this for Holy, because I know it's gonna bother him.
Bits because holy left. Unholy's your stream.
Yeah, I just wanted to eat a chip in his ear. That's all. But thank you so much, Gaming Nerd. That's so sweet of you. I also really like that flag. Okay, now I'll go get more water.
More water.
And I'll move my chips off of the floor so that I don't step on them, because that would be heartbreaking.
I choose to be here. There he is.
Wait, did you hear what I did, Holy? Here. I'll do it again for you. How did I go through so much of this bag already?
You ate a lot of chips in his ear.
True. Chip steppies. Okay. I'm happy. I got to eat chips in Holy's ear.
I want chips too.
It's been too long since I've done that, Holy. You had it coming. Okay. Can I have water? And drift. No more drift.
Holy's eating nuggies? Why aren't you sharing?
You know what I have in my fridge, Holy? I have
What do you have
spicy
in your
chicken nuggies from Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
Holy never gave us nuggies.
Following this, so it's chippy time. Cool. What's something disgusting I can talk about now?
Oh no.
I just deep-throated my hair. Oh my gosh.
Oh. That's,
Why does that always
it's a weird-
happen?
Weird thing to be into, but okay.
There. We'll try to keep it behind me. My hair is long, and I looked like One Direction, and then like inhaled with my mouth open at like the same time, and my hair like got sucked into my mouth and went straight to the back of my throat. So yeah, that's what happened. It's actually happened quite often on stream, which is horribly sad. Okay, so I kind of have an idea for what I'd like to do.
Hair just loves to get in my face when I'm eating stuff.
I want a better source of food than potatoes.
Place a block.
Place a block.
There you go.
There we
Place
go.
the block.
I placed a block too. We need to make a to-do list
Braid
of
my
like
hair.
things that we need to do.
I don't
The
know
joys
if I
of
want my
long hair.
braided.
I'm guessing that means you have long hair too.
Melted's confirmed that they have long
Annika,
hair.
I already hydrated. Didn't you hear it? Brr. I know hydrate has not already been redeemed again from the last time I hydrated, literally not even 2 minutes ago. I swear, Annika be making demands and then leaving so that he can't see the demands.
What an Attica thing to do.
So true. Okay, you know what? Diamonds. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna get diamonds. I'm gonna make a diamond hoe.
Diamonds sound like a good idea. Can I also go get diamonds?
Sure. Let's see who can get
Cool.
diamonds first.
Make this will hydrate from the ocean? That's kind of difficult.
I've never seen the ocean, so I would love to go and hydrate from the ocean.
I'm gonna make a buttload of stone pickaxes.
What if I just explored here?
Bring some wood. There we go.
I'm just gonna accept this. There we go.
Your cat won't take his eyes off stream. Well, maybe the cat really likes the Stillfrost.
I hope so.
He really finds the stream interesting.
I have a picture that my mom sent me of my two cats. They were both sitting on the counter. What it is we have like, you know, the counter, and then we have a bar area that's a little bit higher. And so they're not allowed on the counter. And it was like,
Kiyoshi raid.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Yo.
How are you? What were you up to? How did your stream go?
I was lurking in her stream a little earlier.
Nice.
I forgot what game she was playing. She was playing something. She was playing a game.
A game.
That's what you do on Twitch, but I don't remember what the game was.
I'm just gonna mine here, and we'll hope I find diamonds. But tell Kyo to go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep, Kyo. Isn't it like what? If it's 12, it's like
Yo, nice. Nice pickaxe.
it's late for you. I'm not gonna say how late, because you might not want me to say that on stream. But yeah, I know it's late. It is early in the morning for you, Kyo. Hydrates your ocean. Ooh. Oh, Holy.
Oh, thank you, Holy.
It means a lot. Thank you so much. Holy is sweet.
Despite all the
Wait, I have a torch in this hand? Since
struggle
when?
we have Holy.
You know, the first time we streamed Minecraft, we got somebody saying, first diamonds you have to turn them into a hoe. They redeemed it. We have to do that. We have not found diamonds, and this is how many times that we've streamed Minecraft? We've been playing for how many hours, mining so much we can't find diamonds?
To be honest, we haven't really put too much effort in looking for diamonds, though.
I've begun the beginnings of a bunch of strip mines on a bunch of different levels. Usually I find diamonds while I'm setting up a multi-level strip mine.
We love you
But
too, Holy. That's why we pick on you so much.
nothing. Yeah, that's true. The guac. It's all in good fun. Mine at
Mine at-
bedrock.
Pretty deep.
This is pretty deep. This does go all the way down to bedrock, so mining at bedrock is a viable option. Oh yeah, that's what you were playing, Outer Worlds. You know, I started playing
that was
Outer Worlds. It was like I got the Switch version of it for my little brother, and he got the PlayStation 4 version of it for me. And it was like we kind of like gifted each other the Outer Worlds. I think that's what happened. And then I like got to the first area. Only fists? Well, I guess I'm
Why you
not
do this?
mining anymore.
Well then,
No, I'm still
it's gonna be
mining.
fun. We're just keep mining with our fists.
Yeah. Watch me find diamonds, and I'm like, awesome. Let me just mine these up
And
real
then you
quick
just
with my
mine it with your
fists.
fist. Nice. Look at those biddies.
Aw. Nice. Thanks. It just has to be done. There's a lot of really dumb and funny things that are out of context. Out of context, anything could be
That's just the
hilarious.
quotes in general.
Yeah, true.
It's a lot of interesting quotes we got.
Yeah, I only made it to the first area of Outer Worlds, and then kind of just stopped playing it. I got lazy.
Gaming nerds really trying to get you with those zombos.
I'm sure Gaming Nerd noticed me look behind me. Give me your ears, guac. When in doubt, dab. When did I say that?
It feels like a thing you'd say.
I probably got it from Nico.
Probably.
Speaking of which, give me your ears.
Yeah, I don't know, Guac. They're very intrigued about your ears. Maybe you should probably give them, hand over those ears.
Yep,
Just
I require
extract
them.
the ears
Ear
and gently
extraction.
hand over to Cat.
Heck.
I heard an
Holy-
interesting sound to my right. What was that?
You know you love dabs. Excuse me, what is that?
Whoa!
Is that lava?
Annika,
Nice.
you need to chill out.
And thank
You
you,
need
so
to
much.
save that for Anthrocon next year.
Yes. Do indeed save for Anthrocon.
That's double nice, though.
It's so
You, Annika.
nice. Thank you. That means so much. My gosh.
For real, though, save your money for Anthrocon.
Yes.
You're starting now. Okay, starting now.
Immediately proceeds to do it again.
That's just the last chunk of biddies before your saving starts.
I like how hype train's at 99%. Don't make it go any further.
What was
That's
that?
not good. I can't use a water bucket because it's only fists, huh?
Yep.
At least I can eat my steak in peace.
Gaming nerd used all their bits. No what?
It's too late. I already ate my food. You can't redeem no more food. I knew there was
Yeah,
gonna be lava there, but oh
You gave
well.
11 more bits.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you said that's it.
Hi, feline.
That's-
That's such a
That's
deep
water.
hole.
I don't want to go in there. That's scary.
Potato does not want to go into the deep hole. It's scary.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm using steak. I'm only supposed to use fists. There we go.
It counts.
True. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Feline. That really means a lot. How you doing today?
Welcome, Feline.
You see the sus on the horizon and it puts a smile on your face. Yes, same.
You can
That's
get smugly
why.
if you want, but that's okay.
Oh, nice. Also, Galactical Eclipse. That's a cool name. How are you doing today?
That's a really cool name.
And thank you so much for the follow. It means a lot. Yeah, no, I set up this chair and table just so I could sit here and admire the sus.
We are good to use tools again.
Nice. I shall use this murder tool.
Oh.
Wonderful.
I think I'm lagging out of the world.
Oof. Don't do that. That's not good.
I'm gonna disconnect and rejoin. Yeah, apparently
Quote
I
420.
wasn't where I thought it was at.
Quote 420 is to... I thought you were a potato. You're just a villager. Quote
You think I'm a
420
villager?
is
I
quote
look nothing like that.
274.
I don't look like a villager, thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. Also, Shoto. Hi, how you doing today? And Gaming Nerd. Ah, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for this. Just for you, I will murder this pig. There we go. Did you hear it squeal of terror as it perished?
Poor pig. They didn't want to become a pair. Man, that sucks. I found iron too. And now, no idea where it's at.
Rip. I came into the forest. I don't
Good to
remember
know.
what I came in here for. Although, for some reason, my frames are dropping. I found bees! That's the bee's knees.
Nice bees.
Thanks. I need to
I'm just
collect them
mining
later. It's a big tree. You know, we have found a village, but we've not found, like, a desert temple or anything yet. Though I've not found, like, a desert at all yet. I don't have a clue why I'm lagging. I really should not be. Oh, I missed. Oh my gosh. That's bad lag. I don't know why. What is happening?
Is your internet being funky too?
No, it's game lag.
I'm like, I wonder if the server's being weird. I
It's freezing
lagged
all
out
of-
crazy from the server just a little earlier, so maybe
It's
it is
freezing all of my VR though.
your VR. Weird.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Oh, I
It
found
was
the
about
iron.
to- Spreading positivity and follows all. That's so sweet.
Hey, that's super
Well,
sweet.
thank you so much. Hydrate. I will go and hydrate now. Where's the ocean?
Your gaming nerd has that quote memorized.
Oh, 424. Holy is it's makeup button. I mean, it's true. Wait, what was that over there?
Was it diamonds?
No, I'm on the surface. Oh, it was just...
Not dang it.
Wait. What is that? Is that a horse in a hole? Yeah, it's a horse in a hole.
Does it look like an artificial hole?
I don't know.
Is
I'm
it like
gonna
a
eat raw
2x2
chicken
hole?
now. I don't know. I don't think it's an actual hole. I think he's just on a different level of ground than me.
Oh, well, I may have random places in the world have found animals and shoved them in holes so we can like extract them later and use them for agricultural purposes.
Wonderful. I'm glad you're thinking ahead and putting animals in holes.
Thanks, man. I try. Check that real quick, Annika. Although, I don't know where my device is for that. And Discord's being broken for me.
Oof. Why are you always breaking Discord, Potato? Like,
I
seriously.
didn't mean to. But the fact that I'm streaming Minecraft to you makes me not able to use it.
Oh well. That sounds like a potato issue. I'm kidding.
It really do be.
It really do be though. True.
In the wall.
I need to insert some seeds into the earth so that later when they grow I can extract wheat so that we can collect cows and shove them all into such a confined area that eventually when the baby cows grow up the other cows suffocate. A cow crusher. An efficient way to farm resources. I will do my best to not die. I thought I was going to earlier because my entire, like, everything froze as I was being attacked by a baby zombie, and I was like, yep, this is it. I was like, this is gonna be the first death. First death goes to me. I'm gonna be sad. There's a bunch of chickens over here. Why are there so many chickens? I think Potato's been feeding them seeds.
Dude, I have like 20 stacks of seeds. I don't know what to do with them.
Did I hit the iron golem? No, okay, I didn't. I just took full damage.
That's a bony boy.
Excuse me?
I saw a skeleton,
Oh,
and now he's gone.
wonderful. Oh, we have wheat. What did I name my cat, by the way?
I have no clue.
Wasn't his name something like Galactic Trade Routes or something? I honestly don't remember.
Like, I would remember that? Yeah, it was Tips. Doctor remembers. I remember that too because
Oh,
I remember
Tips.
there's a place I went to. It was called Tips. That's why I remember that now.
Nice. Tips is cute.
Me.
I thought it was something like Galactic Trade Routes or something.
That's where you're gonna name your dog.
Galactic Trade Routes. Yes. I could totally name a dog Galactic Trade Routes.
Sounds like some kind of weird airline.
Welcome to Galactic Trade Routes, where we throw eggs at villagers. Oh wait, that
Single
makes
jet.
you not like them? Fine. Wait, do iron golems get mad if you throw eggs at them?
Yeah, it counts you as hitting him.
You think I can hit that chicken from all the way up here? Oh my god, he just pooped an egg as I was throwing an egg at him.
It's like you
Got
threw
him.
the egg at the
He has
chicken
a
back where it came
child.
from.
I gave that chicken a child from a distance. Asymptomatic.
I'm glad you're at least not feeling sick. Because that's the worst part.
So you give it a new name, yeah.
So it's just like you're staying home.
Holy
Which is
vacation.
not that bad. Yeah. I found lapis. I got a little excited because it was blue.
Oh, that's happened to me a few times. It's like, yo, I found something good. Never mind. Yo,
You know, we
actually,
need to start making an enchanting room sometime, because using these boring pickaxes is
okay, but the thing about these
this is
boring
repetitive.
pickaxes is we still haven't even found enough iron to make more pickaxes. This last pickaxe is the last bits of iron that we have.
That's why I made like 50,000 stone pickaxes before I came here.
I'm just gonna hope
Made
I
a lot.
find iron or something. Like, we have been so, like, unlucky in finding everything. Like, honestly.
It's been kind of rough. I don't know what it is, but since this Minecraft update, it seems like distribution of resources has been nerfed by a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I struggle to find coal, and I used to find that everywhere.
I've honestly found more redstone than anything else recently. Like,
It's weird.
yeah. I know you find emeralds at, like, the tops of mountains now, but, like, we're not looking for emeralds. We're just looking for anything else, really. Okay, there's
You can
like
get
water
a
down
ton of
there.
emeralds if you get a butt ton of villagers.
True. So you, like, don't even really need that technically. It's just been so unlucky with trying to find any sort of resources. Even in, like, big huge cave systems like this, I've explored so much of this cave system and found nothing.
Is a vein, like a long vein of iron, a thing now?
I don't think so.
Melted was saying, but find like big iron, big iron ore or tough vein, be set for a long time. Whoa! I found some. I'm somewhere.
Immensely
This
changed.
looks
Going
cool.
around in caves isn't worth it anymore.
I'm a little scared
That's
to show
so
myself. There was something there.
sad.
Oh, it's a creeper. Hi, creeper. You should blow up that skeleton.
They can
for
be.
me.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Just creeper.
Why can't I
Thank you.
move? I'm
What's going on?
I can't. I'm being killed by phantoms. I can't move. I can barely
What?
move at all. Wait, am I stuck crouching? How do you crouch? What's the crouch button? Help! I'm stuck.
It's the click your left stick.
I'm trying. Wait, can I move now? I can move now. Oh my gosh. These phantoms scared me so bad. Shizuku. I'm just.
I found a cool looking place, but this is very dangerous. There's like 5 skeletons.
Oh wait, we do have a little bit of iron. I'm
Maybe I
going
should make a
to
sword?
cook that up and make some sticks, I guess. Hey. Mitsu. Oh my gosh, I am struggling with everything today, including names. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna guess. Mitsuki? Is that how I would say your name? If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. But thank you so much for the follow. That means a lot. How are you doing today?
Welcome aboard. Oh, I don't need sticks.
That
I
would
have
be
sticks.
helpful, gaming nerd. And then Potato can read it and relay information for me.
Should an image explain a new or distribution? I'll do my best to read it. Don't forget I'm also playing a game.
I know. My game's also really laggy though, and it's again getting to the almost nauseating stage of lag. Wait. Oh no, it's laggy still. I don't know what's going on. Just things are lagging for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, true. Gaming nerd, I'm not like Holy. See, unlike Holy, I can read and I know people's names, you know.
There's an Enderman over there. That's a little scary.
Holy is typing and furiously typing. Technology is being dumb.
You can hear the mashing of every little key.
Yep, see, I told you.
Like Anika's,
Holy is
desktop.
furiously typing. I got that hey in all caps.
No need to call me out.
Too late. I like the song. Let me really lag things out to go and click the plus button on it. Okay, my computer's lagging so much I can't even do a mouse click. Okay, I added it and then unadded it because I clicked twice. Oh, I'm being hit by something. Right? I actually don't know. Oh my gosh, it's completely frozen. This might be where I die. I think I got hit by something. I think.
Would have no clue. I am like miles away from you. So
I can't even see Minecraft anymore. I went to leave Steam VR and it's gone.
Oof.
I can't see
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
If it says something in chat.
I can't see Minecraft at all. Wait, it might have said something about me dying? I actually don't know. I think... Did I die? I can't tell.
I have not seen... Oh yeah, you were slain by a zombie.
What? I'm still not even back in the game yet. My Steam VR is completely frozen. I might need to restart it. Oof. Well, the first death goes to me.
Because of laggy game.
No, because of completely frozen game. Like completely frozen.
That's a bit unfair though. I don't want to really count that.
I lost levels. We should count it. Wait, no, I don't want to quit. Respawn.
You don't want to rage quit?
That's
holy
so
crap.
sad.
Whoa! Thistle.
Wait.
50!
What? Who?
Anonymous gifter. Oh my god.
Where even was the zombie that killed me?
Who are you? Why are you anonymous?
Oh my god, there's so much stuff down in that hallway. Yeah, who,
so
when, where, why,
your
and
stuff
how?
you just lost. Somebody's super generous right now.
I know. What? Here, can I, like, I don't know where my camera is located, but I'm going to guess it's over here and, like, is that right?
Oh my gosh.
And come here. I'm gonna do my best to give a hug. Thank you so much. Ah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
I wish we had a name, but anonymous person, you're amazing. You were...
Wait.
so generous.
Holy needs to get a maid outfit now? I thought I was about to die to a creeper. Right there. Already
Holy
died.
has to get a maid outfit now.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that thing. Holy made win?
Okay, I didn't even open anything. Did my entire game just crash?
I have no idea. Your technology on your end is being
Why?
a very big bud right now.
I know, it's so bad. But thank you so much. That's absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. Also, hey, Stu. Hi. Hoomst. Yes,
wild.
Hellcat. That's how I feel. I'm like, hoomst. Do I hear zombies? I'm gonna die again. I think I just died again. Wait, no. There's a zombie in that direction somewhere, but my game's completely frozen.
Might have to just load into Protogen, because it seems that lags you less.
The Progen does like me less.
You may just want to change into Protogen then.
I need to restart all of my Steam VR stuff anyways, I think, so when I open LIV, I'll just do that again.
Goofers.
A mystery so say. Ooh.
Anyways, what we should
it might be a mystery still. Wait, but it also might not. Oh, I got killed by a zombie again.
Well, I was gonna say, whoever those 50 those 50 lovelies that got a gift sub from our super kind anonymous friend, you should join the Discord because you get a special role
You
for being sub.
do exclamation point socials in chat, and that'll get you links to the Discord server.
We're gonna pick up on those early little pictures soon.
Was that all really caused just by my Nardo? I switched to the Purge and it all lag completely stopped. Completely.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, 100%.
Now, well, we can blame Neo for the Nardo thing because Neo kind of worked on it for us. Oh my god, what the heck?
Wait,
Thistle?
what?
Look at chat.
Who? What?
That's unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Whoever you are, you're... I don't know what to say. You're sus and amazing at the same time.
Ow! Huh?
My god.
Excuse me? What?
Who are you?
It's so... Oh my god.
Thank you so much. Wow.
I
Yeah, thank you for giving us Holy Maid. You've made Holy Maid a possible thing. So I hope you're extremely proud of yourself. You deserve it.
Holy has to get 2 maid dresses now. That's the only solution.
Holy has to get 2 maid dresses. 2 different textures of maid dresses.
Thistle, look at chat.
Holy, I'm looking at chat. What?
My god.
Oh my gosh.
And Stu, thank you.
Yes. Thank
For
you so
the-
much.
6 months in advance.
Check IRL
It's 3 months,
pics on
6 months.
Discord. Let's see. Oh, even opening Steam VR doesn't lag me now that I'm not that avatar. Wow. IRL pics. Oh my gosh, look at the kitties. We got Mr. Grinch to the left, and then in the
Androcon
middle
is
we got
paid for now.
Kenobi,
I
and then
wish.
to the right is Rocky.
You are helping.
Those are all
I'm
super
pretty sure that
adorable.
helps out, though.
My god, yeah it does. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say, just thank you so much.
Truly, thank you so much. You are just amazingly generous.
My
It's
gosh.
this. I don't even know how to. I just don't know what to say. That came out of nowhere.
So that was you, dude. who
You
didn't
gave
get
so
that?
many subs that even people that are not watching right now got a sub, and now we just had Feline jump in and be like, I have a sub now. Okay.
Yeah, oh, that's so insane. Thank you so much. I don't know what to
God.
do, say, nothing.
Hey,
Heck.
Thistle, does that mean I get to bap you 100 times?
Oh, gosh. I've already died twice. Why not get over here and just beat me up? Arya! Hi, Arya.
Hello, Arya.
What was I even doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to make pickaxes to go mining. Do I at least have all of them? Yes, I do. I have all my pickaxes to go mining with.
I guess it will forever be a mystery.
Oh,
Ooh,
totally.
just call it Mystery anonymous. Mystery anonymous. Mr. I don't even know. We'll call them Bob.
Bob.
Thanks, Bob. You're amazing, Bob. We love you, Bob.
So insane. I cannot believe it.
This maid
The
dress
mid-
comes with a collar.
You gotta get it.
That's a bonus collar with it.
I like how it's Holy who's getting the maid dress for all that, and not me.
Y'all want a Thistle maid dress? We can make it happen.
Yeah,
Yo,
call it
we
made
got
for you,
50
Holy.
subs for Holy's maid dress. You know, we could go for the other 50 to be Thistle maid dress. Maybe? You think? Thistle?
I don't know. We'll see what chat says. There's a maid dress for the Nardo.
Yeah, there's a maid dress with Nardo. That's what I was talking about, really.
Yeah. Holy's getting an IRL maid dress, so. And a Nardo maid dress.
That's what I was kind of talking about. Get your Nardo made dress.
Gosh, that's insane. I know it's still going. It's so crazy. I cannot get over that. Thank you so much. That's wow. Oh,
God, me double take on that the first time. I was like, wait, 50? Holy God. And then
I
looked
did
at
a
it
triple
again,
take
like,
on it both times. Like, ah.
Yes, whoever gifted all those subs, big
I
shout out to
know.
you. You're super generous, super lovely.
Like,
Every sub helps us out.
do you think we're gonna say no to this one, Andros? I mean, I would hope so, but. My gosh.
Crazy.
Extremely crazy. Just wow. Thank you so much.
Since you getting beaten up by that zombie all frozen was an honorable defeat in the likeness of made dresses.
True. Here, you know. Did I tell chat about, my plans on what to do with like the tail and everything? Because if not, I should totally like just tell them now in like honor of
I don't believe
just
you
all of
have.
that. So when we went to Anthrocon, I
legit bought
kind of sort of bought a tail, specifically a really pretty snow leopard tail.
Because you didn't believe in us wholly. You didn't believe someone would be crazy enough to do the impossible.
Yeah, I didn't either. Oh my gosh.
Neither did I, but here we are playing a block
Stream
game.
is so far behind. Try refreshing. It might fix it. I don't think I should have to
Yeah,
restart it.
it helps
Refreshing it
sometimes.
should help. Because you're not fond of that style? See, somebody will say no.
Oh God, it's a speed hacker. Go away.
Baby
Please?
zombie? I think that's why I
Yeah.
got killed by the first time.
You go away, Kelly. I
But
don't like you.
so I bought the tail, right? It was really pretty. It's like pink, maroon, and peach, and white, and black. Like, it's got the black tip on the tail, and then like the rings around it are the darker maroon color, and then inside of the rings it's got the peach color. Bottom of the tail is white, and then the other part of it is really pretty pink. So like with that tail, now that I got it in the mail today, finally, from Anthrocon, because I had to get it shipped back. And I was so worried about it because the box was like super, super crunched. Like
It was
FedEx destroyed that
broken.
box. And I was like, my stomach dropped and I was like, oh no.
That box looked like someone took it and they threw it on the ground, stepped on it twice. They curb stomped that box for at least an hour.
Yeah, it was
Like, it had holes in it. It was completely dented on one side. It didn't even look like a box. It looked like it was submerged in water at one moment.
yeah, it was like sickening to see it for a moment. But once I checked everything out, everything I had in there was completely fine. But
What was that?
this tail is gonna be the beginning of
Oh, it's
something
weird.
being, well, the beginning of me getting a fursuit. So I have the
Yeah.
tail, and I'm going to create a character based off of that. And once I have the rest of the details of the character worked out, like for the arms and the body, the head, all of that, and what it's going to be, I'm going to continue to get pieces for it commissioned as rapidly and as quick as I can, and hopefully by the end of this year I can have a at least partial suit to show off to you guys.
That would be awesome.
And that also means if we do happen to make it to Anthrocon next year, you can come and see Thistle in suit. So that was one of the things I have planned for the future. So, and there are even more things that we're working on behind the scenes and coming up with ideas for and all of that for you guys. So, do you guys want to see the tail? I can totally post a picture of it on the Discord.
Nope.
Do you think I
Do you
should?
have a picture handy?
What was that?
Of the tail? You have a picture handy of the tail?
I do.
Nice.
Let me hide myself in this hole. So, for those of you who are here and who are not part of the Discord server and want to see the tail, join the Discord server. All you need to do is !socials in chat. That'll get links to the Discord server as well as like everything else. We have YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all those. You should check out all of them. But when you join the Discord server, make sure you read and react to the rules. First reaction at the bottom of the rules. Read and react to them. And then look in the IRL section on the server. Because that is where I will be posting it. So you guys can get an idea of the colors of the fursuit that will be soon made and the style of it as well.
I agree with Holy, by the way. Like, oh, no food. Dang it. But Dutchies look the best, like the best form in suits. They look really adorable in suits.
Yeah. I kind of want to get something a little more custom. Something a little more original. Something that's like kind of a mix of things. Like maybe like a wicker Nardo kind of thing. I'm like super picky on like fursuit heads that I like especially. So
Yeah.
just know I'm gonna be doing my research. I'm gonna find a good one.
Everyone's got a style with it.
True. Alright. IRL pics. There we go. And now it's time to find that picture to send. View all pictures. I'm going to zoom out a little and look for it. Those are so many pictures from Anthrocon, and I still feel like I didn't take a lot of pictures. I still feel like I should have taken more.
Anthrocon still, like, even thinking back to it, it's so surreal to have met everyone that we did. Like, it's like, yeah, that actually happened. Wow. That was real.
Sneak peek of what's to come.
It was a lot of fun.
It was indeed. Alright,
I never-
and the picture is uploading extremely slowly. In
The
fact,
fact that we
actually, I think
made,
my Discord is bugged.
Oh.
Yeah, my Discord just crashed. Okay, even my phone
Go for it.
technology is murdering.
You're not having it easy, are you?
And yes, the tail is so soft. So the tail didn't come in completely perfect. When the tail was on the side of the box, it got smooshed. So some of the fur was a little like pushed back in different ways and stuff. I'll hydrate once I can post this picture. So yeah, but the fur will brush out and smooth itself out over time. It's fine. It's just I was like so worried when I looked at the box and saw it looked like they'd thrown it off the Empire State Building and then belly flopped on it. So,
Yeah, Holy, I am so glad that we had those extra days. The day before and after were just as good, if not even better than the con days themselves.
I like low-key want to spend even more days there next year.
Probably another day, extra day, maybe. Depends.
Okay, I just straight up can't connect to Discord.
Oh no.
Is my Wi-Fi? Is it because Wi-Fi? Is it because I'm streaming? No, LTE. Okay, I'm trying LTE to see if I can send it that way. There we go. It's sent.
Nice.
There we go. So that I just posted the Discord server, which hopefully all of you are in now, and hopefully you all can see it. That is the tail that I got. You wish to cuddle that tail? Come to Anthrocon next year.
Trust me, I witnessed the soul cuddling that tail a lot.
It's so soft. You're only doing 1 day before and after, unless you get a suit. Then you're doing like a full week in Pittsburgh.
Just start living in Pittsburgh and be a furry every day.
Yep.
It was so sad the last day when like we saw a bunch of people walking out of the Westin, and they have their suitcases and everything, their luggage and all their stuff. They got their tails on still, and it's like, no, furries, come back, don't go.
Don't go, no. Hi, Penny. Yeah, I did indeed bap you. Hi, Biscuity. Ah. So yeah, those of you who are not in the Discord or just joining now, join the Discord. Look at IRL pics. That's the tail. That's the wonderful tail that I got, and we'll be getting a suit of.
Gaming nerd, if you have no one to go with, we will be there. You hang out
Yes.
with us.
Legitimately, we kind of like adopt people. It's like, oh, you don't have friends. Well,
we had to go
you
poke-
have
yeah.
us now. we kind of do that. We do that like we even did that at Virality. We saw somebody who was just standing alone for a while at one of the club instances in Virality, and it was just like, you over here. We're taking a group picture. You're our friend now.
And you best bet we had soft tacos later.
Ooh, looks like it was a good thing I was kind of paying attention a little bit, because I probably would have walked off this cliff.
Yes, baby Apple Bloom, this is VR Minecraft. We are using Vivecraft to make this work.
Yeah,
It's a nice
that's
VR
a mod for
Minecraft.
Java Minecraft. It is super fun.
It's
Oh my
very
gosh,
different than playing normal Minecraft. Like, just the experience of it being within the game. I've played Minecraft for years, but playing it this way feels very new.
It does. It's extremely different. Super fun though.
We can eat now.
Yo, nice. I still don't need food though, but
You gotta hear baby zombie.
that's sad that like going through caves isn't like really worth it anymore. It's all
Holy, there's
just
a lot
strip
more to that
mining.
story than just we canceled and then showed up. We were relying on someone else to show up with us, and then the burger place didn't happen, and then we never got a response, and they were like, what do we do now?
There was a lot of panic in that.
There was a lot of panic at that moment.
Yeah.
What is this? Thistle!
What?
I found amethyst.
I hear thunder all the way down here? I'm literally almost at bedrock. You found amethyst? About time,
Yeah.
you still owe me amethyst.
Well, I told you I will pay back. I hear thunder.
Yeah, I'm almost at bedrock and I hear thunder.
What do I not break with amethyst, by the way? Because I don't want to destroy everything about it.
The cracked ones, do not break the cracked ones.
The cracked ones, okay.
Yeah. Let's say, watch you find the amethyst that I found earlier that I kind of proceeded to lose. I still can't believe I lost that amethyst. It's somewhere.
I hear a lot of
down
things
here.
in there that sound like they want to kill me, though, so I'm a little cautious about going in here.
Yeah, don't die. That's my
I'm doing my best not to.
best advice. It's a holy bapping video. Yes, the holy bap
it's-
video is
There's
funny.
like a zombie rave going down and down there. Y'all don't hear my end, but there are so many zombies.
Playing it in VR is a completely new experience. It is different.
It really do be.
It is so different. Like, you will actually get scared by so much stuff. Like, desktop Minecraft hasn't scared me in years. Just today, I think I've jumped, what, 5 different times at least? So scary. It's crazy. Honestly and truly.
Hello, Dara.
Dara! Hi!
How are you?
Dara. Holy owes you tickets to see a metal band? Yo. That's funny. Because Holy now owes me tickets to see a metal band too. Holy should just take everyone to the metal band concert. I like how I'm not even like specific about what band, it's just the metal band concert.
A metal band.
Yeah, a metal band. You can take me to go see Motionless in White. How many do I have? We'll see how much this gets me.
Oh my god, look at all those zombies! Oh, there's a baby one too. Do y'all see my end right here? There were so many.
I don't see your end, no.
There's like 7 of them in this one hole. Oh,
Why are there so many zombies in that hole?
I don't know, man. I wish I knew the answer. Wow. Oh, there's more. There's more. Go away. I think that was all. No, I still hear some.
There we go. This tunnel's a good bit more lit now. My gosh. Y'all with your
Okay, that
creepers. Why do they
fun.
scare me every time? My heart just goes. Nyah.
Place a block. There you go.
Do torches count as a block?
Sure. Good enough.
Good. Because I placed a bunch of torches. Now I must replenish the coal. Yeah, that one concert is in the future. Like, that concert's not too far away. Or is it? I don't know, actually. Isn't it in October? October's like forever away, holy.
This'll. Back in March, we were saying that we were still feeling how AntherCon was a long time ago. What was gonna be in a long time. And then it just randomly, it's like, it's AntherCon time. Oh yeah.
True.
October's gonna be here in no time.
True. You know, technically that also means next AntherCon's gonna be here in no time, which technically means I will have a fursuit in no time. I wonder
Be there
what
one day.
I wonder what my parents are gonna say to that. They're already kind of like,
You ain't going to any FurCon ever again.
no, not really that. It was just like,
Ow!
I don't know
I'm like, where are you
for sure
coming
what
from?
they think of the tail.
Wow. Is there a zombie spawner somewhere here? Cause
That would be amazing if there was.
how many?
A Thistlefrost Minecraft stream? Ooh, it is indeed taxidermy.
Yes. And guess what? We still have not found diamonds.
I know. We have been looking like absolute crazy. With absolutely no luck. Absolutely no luck. At least we found a little bit more iron.
There's definitely a spawner somewhere because I don't know where these dudes are all coming from. Y'all have taken like half my iron sword by this point.
That's so many. That reminds me of like, wasn't this the last time that we played where there was like that village that was absolutely cursed because it was just like this huge like 20 plus zombie raid that just came out of nowhere. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Why do I hear
I
so
like
many
walked in at the very end of it.
zombies?
Yeah, there it is. There is a spawner here. Cool. We got beetroot seeds and melon seeds. We don't need any of that, right?
I don't know. Interesting. Is that a baby zombie? You can't tell. Bat. There's a lot of stuff there. I don't know about going in there. Oh, Dara! Oh my gosh.
Thanks for the gift sub.
That really means a lot. Thank you so much. Wait, there is? There's a... Yeah, true. Yeah, guess who's part of it now? Your mom. I love it. Holy, I can't believe your mom joined the furry community. Your mom's pretty lit. My mom actually thought some of the stuff that I got from Anthrocon was cute. So
My mom,
It's a win.
I got my mom some of those LED name tags. Drop something that's useless. 3 arrows.
drop something that's useless.
Wait, arrows have a use. Uno uncooked potato. I'll drop that.
What do I have in my inventory that's useless? 16 cobbled deep slate. Sure.
But I gave my mom one of those LED name tags, and she got to go because I customized it to have her name and like a little subtitle for her, and she went to hang out with family on the weekend and made all of them jelly. They all want one now.
That's funny. I got my little brother one. I didn't program it. I think it still says hashtag not cute, but he can program it himself.
I thought you said he has a Mac.
Yeah.
You can't program it with that.
You can't
It
use
says-
a Mac
it
for
says-
it.
Nope, it says right on the instructions it is not.
I never read
compatible
the
with-
instructions. Oh well. Guess you should get a PC. I've been telling him to get a PC for years. And he says, oh, I want to get one. I'm going to save up for one. And then he goes out and I don't even know what he does. I honestly don't know. I can't believe I just anonymously got creepered. Wow.
And that sure did happen. Mystic, what Holy's talking about. It's I don't know. That whoever anonymous person was is a very kind soul.
Yes, extremely, insanely kind. So, did you
That doesn't-
hear that apparently around Tough there's like iron and stuff? There's some Tough here.
I guess mine around then.
Yeah. The strip mine shall expand.
I am just completely rating this whole all this amethyst, so
Nice. That's what I spent like almost an entire stream doing when I found a geode. And then you used a bunch of it.
well, you don't have to be mad anymore. I'm bringing it back.
Good. My amethyst will be replenished.
I keep my promises
Sometimes.
sometimes.
So one thing I want to do with this strip mine eventually is, you know how it's like multi-tiered, and eventually it's going to be absolutely massive as we just like really just like, go crazy with it.
Mhm.
Like eventually we'll be able to just get rid of the floors and have a absolutely insanely large just underground hollowed out area, and from there we could totally build a massive underground city with like an underground lake and everything. That's like it's like built on top of like an underground lake. That would be amazing. I've always loved builds like that, and I would
Minecraft's always that
100%
game where you like.
do it.
Minecraft's always that game where you dream big, and then you like actually get to doing it, and you're just like, oh, oops, it's a lot more than I thought it was.
Yes.
And then you like build like the walls of the first house, and you don't get back to it for months.
Yeah, pretty much. Wait, did I go through all 3 iron pickaxes that I had? Rip. Oh well.
Mystic, you fell out of your bed. Don't do that. That's unhealthy.
Dara, that's like, since I've known you, you've fallen out of your bed like at least twice a week. Every single week.
My niece has a talent of just falling off her bed like at random times.
Oh yeah, that's true taxidermy. Oh well. Wait. I normally make them too thick.
What are
I
you
have
talking
not
about?
played Minecraft in so long. Chad?
Chad, the Chad house.
No, just an iron golem in here.
Oh,
It looks
that
like
Chad.
he freshly spawned because he's not beat up.
Do iron golems regenerate like after a while?
I don't think so. I think basically if just an iron golem dies, the villagers just make another. Yeah, because this one's still beat up over here. Huh. Interesting. Your tail gets in the way. Okay, Hellcat. Listen. This was one time on stream, okay? I have not made a habit out of falling out of my bed. I don't think so,
Does it
anyways.
happen, though?
We don't talk about it.
You're talking about it right now.
No. Hellcat's talking about it, not me.
Made you talk about it.
But I wanna. Aw,
Oh, nice, Holy. Free trip to Vegas? That sounds really cool.
nice. Pay off the credit card, you should say. Yeah, I knew about the healing iron golems, Biscotti. It was like, you know, you just feed an iron nugget. You just like, here, and you just like, shove it down their throat, and they're like, yum yum,
Imagine it
in
was
my
a feeling.
tum tum.
If only it was a free trip to Vegas. I thought you actually said like you just got money for it. Place a block. Bloop. Placed.
I am crafting and crafting. Wait, did I already have an iron pickaxe? Then I guess I just have 4 iron pickaxes. Place. Restores its health by 25. Ah, okay. Biscotti with the big brain. I didn't know that. Okay, I noticed the monster cat stopped. I don't know why. Oh, did we reach the end of this playlist? Interesting.
So you literally got paid to go to Vegas. Was it something with your? I can't remember why you actually went. The whole thing behind it.
I
I'm
don't
guessing
fully
something military
remember
related.
why Holy went either.
I think
Is feeding an iron golem worth it? That's my question. Imagine? Holy, I'm a gaming nerd, not imagine. Wait. Oh yeah, I was going back to mining. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not making the
Military.
wall
That makes more sense, yeah.
walls too thick. Like, why am I not? I've not played Minecraft in so long. I just blame that. The fact that I haven't played in so long that I don't remember how to strip mine effectively. Wow, I can't
I've
believe
never
I was
properly
doing that.
strip mined. I kind of just do a tunnel and just go where it takes me.
I know. And then I go through and try to turn your tunnels into strip mines later.
It's fun. You never know what to expect.
And strip mines are organization. Don't you like organization, Potato?
It depends.
Ah, dang.
I mean, I found this whole place because I ended up taking some wacky turns in my
Okay.
mining direction.
What we're gonna say is the first 3 tunnels, just to keep a sense of like, you know, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Wow.
Like me all the time.
Yeah. Whatever. You know, just keep everything the same through every level. This tunnel, and this tunnel will only have a 1 thick wall, but after those initial 3 tunnels, we're switching over to 2 thick walls. That way we can, you know, be more efficient and not inefficient with it.
There's so much amethyst. Oh god.
Machine gun
Water.
baps for holy. So
There's
2
apparently
thick,
water
and
right
then
over this geode.
Nice. Aqua geode.
Yeah.
That geode's wet. You know, I still can't believe just how, like, stressed out that I got over just everything that was happening in the beginning of stream. Like, before we even started stream, I just still can't believe just, like, how much technical difficulties I was getting. And then I also
Yeah.
can't believe just me being the Nardo in LIV was causing that much lag for the stream and my entire computer. It was insane.
That's so strange because when I use it on my end, I don't get lag.
I don't know why. It's like my computer is just really picky. It's that way in VR chat too sometimes. Like sometimes we go to a world and everyone's at like 70 FPS and I load in and my computer's like 20.
Your Naruto is very high res. Does the optimized version do that?
What do you mean? Like in VR chat?
You said even in VR chat, right? It does
Yeah,
that
but
too?
no, it's worlds, not the avatar.
Oh,
So like my computer's just picky and only lags for whatever it wants to lag for. It picks and chooses.
it's a little odd.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Geode is huge. These things are much bigger
Than you
in
thought.
perspective when you're in VR.
Everything in VR is much bigger than you would think, honestly. Like that was one of my like biggest things about when I first got VR. It was like, why is everything so big?
You're so much more immersed.
Yeah,
It's just
and like especially
everything's
because I
so
started off
grand.
in VR as Navali, so I was extra itty bitty. It was just like, oh, everything's so massive. And I mean like really massive. Why did I
The computer
say
is
that?
biased towards the protogen because technology.
Yes.
Speaking of protogen, we should talk about that protogen meetup at Anthrocon.
Alright. Also, we need to say night to Holy.
Oh,
So, night Holy.
yeah. Good night, Holy.
Have a wonderful night.
Take care.
And get to feeling better soon. Stop
Yeah.
being sick.
I'm guessing you're already feeling pretty good, but just get to not having the Ronies,
Yeah.
because
Also,
that's not
Holy, it's a challenge. I'm gonna get a fursuit before you.
good. Yeah, that goes.
We will indeed see how that goes. Holy is probably looking up right now, speedrunning how to get a fursuit.
He's like, I just got my money for Vegas. Time to buy a fursuit.
Yup. It's getting dark in here. Time to make it
So-
lit.
You should talk about that experience with the protogen meetup.
Gosh. So there's a bunch of different meetups at Anthrocon that you can go to, and you know, you go to the VR chat meetup. It's absolute chaos, right? Also, Novix,
It was
thank you so much for
crazy.
the follow. It means
Of
a
course.
lot. How you doing today? But yeah, no, there were so many people there. It was absolute chaos. Not organized whatsoever. Just everyone is in a giant, massive group. And then in that giant, massive groups, there's a bunch of little itty bitty groups, and everyone's like shoulder to shoulder, standing up, and it's just complete chaos. And absolutely nuts, right? We go to the dragon meetup. It's a little bit more organized. Like, they have a few tables in there, and there's some dragons playing Uno, right? So
Mhm.
it's just a little bit more organized. You know, it's not as absolutely nuts. And then we go to the streamer meetup. Same thing, just absolute like chaos on so many different levels.
So many people bunched up wherever they go. There's no real organization. You kind of just show up and we're all just talking to each other, just standing wherever we can.
Yeah.
That's kind of all it is. You just walk in, and you're there. Well, a bunch of other people were there too, because it's a meetup.
Okay, I see how that lava works now.
Emailed the soul photo pics. But
Okay,
anyways,
maybe I don't see how that lava works.
as I was gonna say, go on with the meetup.
But
Unless you're super
no,
focused.
I was trying to figure out this lava.
I can tell it if you want.
No, I'll tell it. I'm just trying to see where this lava goes to so I can get over and around it.
Exclamation point Gmail.
Exclamation point Gmail? Do you guys want my business email? Is that what you're trying to get?
Hanukkah, you put exclamation point Gmail. Exclamation point Google Plus. Connect your Google
Oh my
Plus
gosh.
account.
Is that even a thing anymore? But either way,
No.
back to the meetups and stuff. So like, every meetup we go to is just absolute chaos. Okay, I think I blocked it off. So absolute chaos at every single meetup we go to. And
Uh-huh.
we go and we finally get to the Protogen meetup, right? And we go there and we expect absolute chaos because everything's been absolute chaos, right? No. The Protogen meetup is not absolute chaos. For whatever reason, the Protogen got out chairs and lined them up in a bunch of rows. And not only did they just get out, their own chairs and everything, but they also, ended up taking turns to talk and make talking points. Like, It was the most organized thing like ever.
And like the guy that was talking up there first, he was like, "Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Just to be clear, I am not running this event. I am just, I kind of just came up here, start talking, so the guy didn't even organize this. He was just up there talking, kind of started it all."
It was
just
really funny.
An average attendee like everyone else. And that's what was really funny about it.
So like, it was just the most protogen thing ever, because of course the protogen are the ones that actually like organize and create their own event.
They were
Like-
all running on the same circuit.
Yeah, they got all super organized and everything.
Like that guy that was up there first, he kind of started the conversation about, the history of protogen like fursuits and stuff, because you know how protogen have like really cool looking fursuits. A lot goes into those. He started talking about it and he's like, I guess we'll just go around to everyone, everyone that's there. If anyone wants to talk about their fursuit, they go up, and people would raise their hand, and the first one would go up, start telling their protogen story, and onward.
It was so funny, so
It's just
interesting.
so self-organized. It's just
It was the most
Yeah,
protogen
that's
thing
funny.
ever. Because
they do have good networking. Yes, I feel like we heard that. I feel like we used that joke, or some one of our friends did.
100%, yeah. The proto network is strong.
We actually had went because protogen are cool. Protogen fursuits are amazing.
They are, and
The ones people put like actual LEDs and light up. Some of them have actually lip sync.
true.
You got their whole visor and everything. So colorful.
Protogen are super cute too.
And it was really cool to hear like people's stories about making their fursuits, their protogen suits.
It was.
Protos together, strong, and very well organized.
Yeah, very well organized for
If,
whatever
like,
silly
if there
reason.
was like just an all-out war between different furry species and stuff, I think Protogen got a good upper hand on their organization there, their tactitional skills or whatever.
I would say so
They
as well.
got them. They got the tactics. They got the strats.
100%. Proto strats for the
Proto
win.
strats. We should just like make some kind of imagine some kind of like game where different furry species, little competitive 1v1s would win.
That would be really fun. Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. Stupid drift.
Oofer. Where are all these commands you are making up here?
we don't.
Exclamation point update thistle downloading update drivers.
We don't talk about it.
I don't think Thistle's a protogen. Wait, Thistle is a protogen right now.
I'm literally a proto right now.
Interesting.
Yes. They're trying to update me.
Trying to update your proto. Or protogen didn't want to be updated. Yo, is that another geode? Hold up. Did I find dual geode? Oh my god, I did.
That's really funny.
So, those that can see my screen, this is a big geode right here. Like I am in quite a chunky geode. I've been mining out this whole side here. Right here, this little spherical kind of spot right here. That's another geode. There's like a smaller geode intersecting this larger geode. This is geodeception.
There we go. I think I got all of the lava gone.
They're trying to update me. This Frost.
Stop trying to update me. You're gonna crash my servers.
This is the only version without bugs.
Yes.
It's like Beat Saber. They keep updating.
They keep updating it and it gets worse and worse with every update. Oh, no wonder I'm beating you with coal. I thought I was beating you with an axe. Oh, there's still lava.
I'm hearing a lot of sussy sounds from a drown that's nearby.
I thought I got all the lava.
My gosh, my inventory is like almost full.
You
I don't
know
what
what?
to do with all this stuff.
We'll just, we'll set that there.
I shoved all this into a block. I can? Huh. Hold up.
Nice.
This will have. Wait, what?
I'm collecting
you
lava.
You got an achievement.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, that's nice. I can turn all the iron into blocks. I can save space. Epic.
That bat. Why do your sides hurt?
Exclamation point RAM. Run cmd.exe. Poor virgins, they're like the butt of all furry jokes.
Yeah, they are. I think they like it though.
Yeah, they like their RAM sticks.
Indeed. Oh, that's bedrock. I'll fit one more there.
I have so much stuff. I don't know what to throw away, what to keep here.
I'm working on like collecting lava.
You gonna use lava as cooking material?
Eventually, why not?
Install Windows XP. Imagine if like a stream where it's all about just controlling someone's computer and you're just running all these commands to do wonky things.
I've seen streamers do that before, where like they're like, you control it, chat, and then they put chat in like GTA or something.
Those are always funny to watch.
They are.
Do Trojans have a victim complex? Sounds like a documentary.
Oh my gosh. I broke this wall expecting to put water in this hole and then that hole and that hole. That's all bedrock. There we go. I can put water in there. Wonderful.
Are geodes usually intersecting like this?
Like multiple geodes?
Yeah, like this is a bigger geode with a smaller geode in it.
Nah. Usually you only get like one geode. To my knowledge anyways.
To make sure you point undonalds.
What happened to the lava? You guys saw that, right? I put it down and it was just like, nah.
I don't think
There we
so.
go. Oops,
I think
wrong one.
after I completely obliterate this geode, I'm gonna head back on home.
Nice.
I think I've had a pretty successful
Hi, Sheriff
trip here.
Snowball. And yes, it is indeed Minecraft in VR. Oh, went down the wrong hole again. I'm just going through and
Exclamation point
collecting
remove
lava.
delay. Exclamation point refresh stream.
Gosh. Y'all with your commands.
There's a lot going on there. Hope you are having fun.
Again, what's going on? I like put lava down and it just like gets sucked back up into the bucket and then disappears.
What?
Yeah.
That's odd.
So I've lost like 2 buckets full of lava already.
You pour the bucket and the bucket's like, no.
Yep, basically. Oh,
For fish loop.
how are there not like any lava sources I can get? There we go, I got one. No, do not run the pufferfish. Again? What's going on? I've been juped out of 3 different buckets.
So I think technology's angry with you today. I don't know what's going on. Are you sure you want to be a protogen?
Hi Fox, how are you doing today? And hi Gaddy Boy. And no, I don't want to deal with
Gaddy.
technology anymore.
Hi, Gaddy boy.
Why can't things work right? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that scared me.
It tend to be like this
I
sometimes.
didn't mean to put that there. There we
That
go.
makes this'll bap me, but I am too far away to be bapped. But he's gonna end up bapping me as soon as I get back. I think there's two baps that are like queued right now.
This is the potato bapper. It's for bapping potatoes. There we go, got another bucket. Are you sure you want to run the command? Also, hi Fox, thank you so much for the follow too. It means a lot.
Debug.jimmyjohns.
Run, steal your lava bucket. Yes. Delete delete distum dirty do. Delete system 32. Please don't delete my 30-second system. Wait, I had it. There we go. Got it. Make that 4 baps. Wonderful.
If you kill me, we're losing 35 levels.
You know how many levels I already lost because of lag?
Less than 35.
I swear I had more than 35.
No, I remember because you were like, I bet I have more than you. And then you said, how many you have? And then I said, how many I have? And you're like, oh.
But that was then. This is now.
Uh-huh. And we
Yeah.
went off and did the exact same thing.
Yeah, I went off and found a bunch of coal and iron and all sorts of stuff.
I found a lot of coal and iron.
I'm now your pet. Oh, okay.
Pet thistle? Where can I get one of those?
Under there.
Go admit cute thistle frost.
Wait, what?
You know what's funny is Pseudo the Protogen, the streamer. They made thistle admit cuteness. They did the redeem once.
They did. It was heartbreaking. Big time sad. We don't talk about it.
I like talking about it.
I don't. Because I'm not cute.
The flower next to your name means that you have an active subscription right now. Either you got gifted a sub or you subbed yourself. I'm guessing you got a gift sub because we got a buttload of those a little earlier today.
And I mean,
The different
a
colors of flowers
buttload.
represent how long you've been subbed. Defrost. Defrost the Thistle Proto?
Defrost? Why you want to defrost me? That's rude. Don't defrost me. Thistles are not made for defrosting.
Exclamation point, reduce, redeem price value.
Oh my gosh.
one channel point.
No. We did have a channel point one time that was like 1 point. Potato didn't like it.
Oh, it was that one time where
You were
I was running
hosting.
the stream.
Yes.
Yeah, I was hosting the stream when you were recovering from teethy things,
Yeah.
and I had to deal with your drugged up shenanigans.
Yes.
You ended up making a command for 1 point, and the chat just filled with it.
Yep. Do you like when I'm just randomly making more commands for you to deal with while I'm on drugs and you're like, stop, help?
You did one at a bad time because I was in pain.
Oops. I was on drugs. That's my excuse.
You were very drugged up.
And I literally couldn't go downstairs, so yeah. What was it I was on? Oxycontin?
The very hard drug for you to not feel ouchies, but also is kind of dangerously addictive.
Yeah. it's fine.
Only take it if your doctor, dentist, whatever professional says
Yes.
so.
Which I was told to take it. And when I tried, like, getting off of it early, oh my gosh, that pain
Set
was
interval, admit
intense.
cute 1,000. We're
No.
getting full on lines of programming in our chat now.
Honestly, I don't know what to think about it.
That's what happens when you're a vertigen. I don't know if I can take all of this amethyst
I
home.
have
My
not a clue gaming nerd.
my inventory is so full right now.
Potato, your inventory is inflated like Annika.
I mean, pretty much.
Poor Annika. I can't wait to hear what he says in chat to that. It's just gonna be a bunch of baps, isn't it? Also, Fox. Thank you so much for the follow. It means that I broke my pickaxe. It means a lot. Thank you.
Welcome.
How you doing today? Yes, they did indeed, gaming nerd.
Yep. The big time one.
Rightfully
It was-
so.
Rightfully so, yeah, because they literally drilled into your jaw. So,
No, they didn't drill.
well, I like to use the word drill because it's funny. I like to imagine just getting a full jackhammer and just destroying your jawbone.
That's
It's a funny
exactly what they
cartoon
did. Like they pretty much did that. What it was I had to get all 4 wisdom teeth taken out, but jawbone covered the wisdom teeth still. So they had to break bone on all 4, and then well, after they broke bone, the only way to get the teeth out was to shatter the teeth and then pull out all the pieces of each tooth. So they did that to all 4 of them. So they broke bone and then shattered my teeth and pulled them out. That's why I was on oxycontin. You see Protogen playing Minecraft and you're like, yeah, check this out. Yes. I have Proto. I play Minecraft. Even though I'm a Proto, technology does not like me. Yeah, it was extremely strong, like painkiller, and I tried going off of it early. So my mom was like, "We're gonna try to get you off of your painkillers," and I was like, "Okay." And so I think it was like 2 days into it, my mom was like, "All right, we're pulling you off of them," and it was so much pain.
You were in a lot of pain.
My gosh. It was just such a like an ache, like a deep, hardcore aching feeling that it was just absolutely insane.
Yeah. And all those VODs are still up, by the way. If we have on the VODs channel, it was the only time I actually hosted the streams. They took place. It was somewhere in September. It was like mid-September.
Actually, I just put them down here.
But a fun fact during that time was when Holy joined us.
It was.
Holy first followed during that time. You know, he's a really cool friend. You all know him.
Yep.
So how funny it is when it was me, Tato, hosting it. It was a fun time though. It was just me and Annika, like all of those, but it was a
I stole my
fun round.
lava. There we go. But yeah, no, it was some of the most dumbly intense pain ever. So yeah, and then once I realized that it was like the reason I was in so much pain was because Mom was trying to take me off of it early. I was like, please no. Because it was so painful. So then I got back on it and stayed on it for the whole time that was recommended that I do. And by the time I was coming off of it, it wasn't painful anymore, which was good.
Yeah, I'm sure they recommend that length of time for a reason.
Yes. Literally, my mom was like, "Oh, it's been 2 days. You shouldn't be in pain anymore." Oh, she was wrong.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna get to the point about seeing those streams is Thistle did talk in his chat, like messaged in his chat, and he was definitely drugged up in some of those messages.
Don't talk about it. Do you have any memory of like some of the drugged up things that I said?
As far as I remember, you were just being silly. It wasn't anything too huge. What? I just remember.
Let's see. Went to your you're on local anesthesia and fully awake. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I had to be put asleep for mine because of just everything that they had to do. Huh. It's not letting me grab it anymore.
He spoke about puffies, did he? I don't remember that.
Me? I don't remember that either.
That was the only time Pufferfish was lowered to 100 bits, because it was just me streaming.
I know it was torturous.
I think someone did puffer you when I was streaming though, because you would start talking in chat and then someone did it.
I think so too, yeah, if I remember correctly. There we go, got another one. And they stole it. The bucket stole my lava again. Grr.
This revealing their
There we
secret
go.
stash is while under the influence of drugs.
Oh, under the influence of drugs, gosh. I'm attempting to find diamonds. I like this song, I'm going to add it. Oh, apparently I already added it? Or did it? Wait,
Mm-hmm.
what's going on? How do I tell
don't
that?
know.
I'm not.
Technology's being so weird on you today.
What? I'm not allowed to add this song to the playlist? Wait,
What?
why? Maze. Where is Maze? Right there.
Sound of breaking amethyst is just so satisfying.
Oh hey, this entire stream might be DMCA. Ah, why is
Really?
yeah monster cat? I
Oh,
turn
Monster
creator
Cat,
safe mode on, right? And I go to one of their playlists, and I look through it, right? Every single
Mhm.
song is creator safe. it goes to the next playlist and starts playing, even though creator safe mode is on. It plays songs that are marked as not safe for content creators.
That's dumb.
So yeah, even though creator safe mode is on, like creator safe mode hides content. Yeah.
Monster Cat's usually
Click
pretty
to
cool about
display
things,
all
though.
tracks. And then click to display tracks only okay, click to display only tracks that are available for content creator licensing. So that's turned on, yet it just plays whatever anyways. Monster Cat needs to update their stuff. I thought they fixed it. Apparently not. We're just gonna go to my library where everything...
Bap Monster Cat.
Wait, what? My library. Excuse me? Monster Cat did what? Am I signed in? I am indeed signed in. What is this?
Ooh.
What is going on? Okay, so the library that I have, right? The one that we've set up, it was full of nothing but creator safe songs.
Yeah.
Over half of them are not creator safe anymore. They changed it.
Well, did the rights on some of the songs change?
I don't know. I went to specifically stream songs, which were all hand-picked out songs that were safe for content creators. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 30 songs are no longer safe for content creators.
Oof.
What's going on?
Are they able to just switch it up like that on you?
Don't know.
That's kind of not nice.
That means that they can go back and strike all the old stuff that used to be safe too. What is happening with Monster Cat's stuff?
I have no clue. Everything's been such a mess today.
Do I not have Monster Cat Gold anymore? Did that license get revoked or something? What's happening?
You wouldn't even be able to listen to music if that was the case.
You can. It lets you play music through their player, yeah.
Oh, you just don't have a license.
The thing is, I pay for my license. Let's go to monstercat.com.
Oh, the Soul Troubleshoots Monster Cat live on stream. Let's go.
Because I'm super annoyed by this, yes. Their gold page is still the same.
Weird. Welcome to the laws of real life. Monster Cat has become desperate.
That playlist doesn't exist. That playlist doesn't exist. That playlist doesn't exist. Wait, and that one doesn't anymore either? Wait, what's happening? My account's being wiped. I'm watching playlists disappear live on stream. Playlists that I've set up are no longer available anymore. What? This is really confusing.
Are we just gonna have to go without music for the rest of the stream?
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna let it play whatever it wants to play. If Monster Cat wants to get mad at me, I mean, I'm gonna just say I pay for gold. I had creator safe mode on. And
Yeah, happened live on stream here, so
yeah,
got your evidence.
straight up.
That's really weird.
Am I slowly just being removed and banned from Monster Cat?
I saw it too, cause we went through the Monster Cat playlist together at the beginning, and he showed me all those. We added a good number of songs at the start that were all safe.
Yeah. Okay, so if I go back to the very beginning, these were songs Okay, all of these ones are still stream safe, but we went through all of those already. I don't understand this. Technology has been so mean to me today. I highly doubt that, Penny. I think I have two-factor for Monster Cat on, but I don't know.
Who would hack a Monster Cat account?
Yeah, honestly. Let me check my email. It's
like only
quick way to
$5.
figure it out.
Pretty desperate.
It was this email. Yeah, no. This is confusing. I don't get it. Yeah, Hyper should be fine, but like Monster Cat still like has some songs labeled as not being creator friendly, but if you have the creator friendly switch on, it should hide those. It shouldn't display them. The problem is it's showing them and playing them regardless. And also it's like all of my playlists I had set up are disappearing. So
Are you able to play one of Monster Cat's creator safe streams from YouTube?
oh yeah, they have their stream on Twitch too. I can totally play their music on Twitch.
Yeah, just maybe you want to just do that.
No, that's an advertisement. I'm gonna mute that. Okay, bye Monster Cat player.
I have been gathering buttloads of amethysts and calcite? Yeah, it's calcite.
Game like a champ. Wow, 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 wow.
I don't remember how much I owed this, so I think it was like 5 stacks, but I'm sure I got more than that by now. I'm just gonna, as I just said, I'm gonna destroy this whole entire G road.
Nice.
We do need all of the amethyst.
Alright, I'm now listening to the Monster Cat live stream on Twitch, which they've advertised as being all creator-friendly songs.
Nice.
Yeah, I've tried Hyper. I had like 3 different tabs of Monster Cat Gold open, and nothing was like refreshing or working correctly. I don't know what to make of it. Whatever. This is Tomorrow Thistle's problem. Right now, this lava is Today Thistle's problem.
Oh god. Ouch.
Which one doesn't have lava?
That was exciting. There was I jumped down and there was a creeper there and it exploded right in my face, but I'm fine.
That's weird. So it's just so it stole my lava again. Weird. Oh. Gosh. Yeah, servers are probably being weird.
We do limit the build requests. Like, we're not going to build something that takes everything, but we'll build something that's at least
Bigger.
something to what you say.
Yeah. This lava just goes on and on. I think I'm tired of like getting it, so I'm just gonna keep going around it.
The grind is real today.
It do be. Also, technology not liking me is real today too.
Apparently so.
Like, I've had so many difficulties with everything. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if my fridge got a virus.
Poor fridge.
Like, 100%, honestly.
You have a smart fridge.
No. You literally plug it in and turn the dial and it goes...
About to say.
But like I said,
No
honestly,
sleep.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think we're sleeping in VR in in Minecraft anytime soon. I mean, imagine
I don't
actually
think we
sleeping
are.
in VR Minecraft, like sleep while sleeping.
That'd be funny. I would do it. Is the volume on the Monster Cat player good? I don't have. I don't know if it's set up the same. No, not the
You
fridge.
actually throw around your microwaves.
Is your internet connected light switch? Oh my gosh. Batman base pixel art build.
Gosh.
Also, Starvexia, thank you so much for the follow. That means a lot. How are you doing today? My gosh, I've been digging for so long.
Me too.
At least I've gotten a good number of like lava collected out to do things with. We could totally go to the nether with it. You want to go to the nether?
I'm still mining out a bunch of amethyst. I mean, it's gonna be a minute.
You can make nether portals laying down now, right?
Can you? I don't know.
Like nether portals can be laying down now, right? Or do they still have to stand up?
That would be interesting. Another portal.
I think you can. But
kinda
I
wanna
need chat to
explore-
confirm.
Explore this mine shaft for a little bit.
Hi, Skunk Fox. And no, well, actually, yes, there has been through the gifting of so many subs. Gosh,
Well, that was a lot earlier. So crazy.
no, you can't. Oh, okay. Dang. That's a cute emote, Starvixia.
Oh, hi, creeper.
Annika, that's Neo. That's human Neo. And there's my pickaxe. Okay, I'm going to make another portal, because why not? Should I? Or should we actually just like do it legit and not like, geez, getting into the nether?
I mean, you already got. Did we get obsidian already?
No.
What,
We don't have
what are we doing
diamonds.
to cheese it?
You can
Alright.
make obsidian with a bucket of water and lava.
That's not cheesing it.
Well, we don't have diamonds yet.
So
we don't have
speedrunners
obsidian
beat
yet.
Minecraft without getting diamonds.
True. You like this stream? You've gotten 2 drops in 4 games? Ayy. Well, let's see if I remember how to do it. It's been a while since I've done it. I'm just gonna put it here. We can always just break it and move it later.
I found an enchant book.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Do we
make a
have a block?
second bucket. Do I
Whoop.
have any iron to make a second bucket? I
Replace
don't.
the block. We had to place a block.
I put a block down.
Nice.
Good for making nether hubs. I love making nether hubs. They're so good. I did make a lot of obsidian in the strip mine, but the problem is, like, I have no way of collecting it. We have no diamond.
You can mine it out with iron, but be prepared for it to take a long time.
Oh, you can get obsidian with iron?
I think.
I didn't think you
I
could.
could have sworn you can. I don't know. I might actually be wrong, but I could have sworn you can.
I think you're wrong.
I might be wrong.
Leaving
Once I was
portals
so
is a
bored.
pain, yes, for sure.
Once I was really bored, and I mined obsidian with my hand.
This with 2 buckets? What are you going to do? Turns out I don't have enough iron to make 2 buckets. All this mining, and we don't have like a good
Funny
bit
you
of
say that
iron.
because I just mined a vein of like 6 iron.
I didn't.
Interesting. Can make another portal with buckets. So are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You were silent for a minute.
Yeah, I was reading chat.
Oh.
Diamond for obsidian. So, has anyone here like actually like gone through and spedrun Minecraft and like beat it without like doing like any sort of significant mining or anything? Or are we all like filthy miners here? Because
You got more
I've
iron here.
never sped around Minecraft before. Oh, kind of in a way I have. I've sped run getting diamonds because and building a house. Sped run getting diamonds, building a house. Yeah. What it was back when you still could do the thing, what is it? It was the demo of Minecraft. But you could only do it in like that one specific demo world. That was always where I would play because I couldn't buy Minecraft. I wasn't allowed to. So I was just like, okay, I'll just play the demo world. And I found a way to get around the like 90-minute only thing that they had, where you could only play it for 90 minutes. Oh, it broke my torch. So I found a way around that. And it worked out fine. And yeah, I would just play on the same world. But before I figured out the whole like thing about getting past the 90-minute thing, I would just have to restart the world every single time. Yeah, true. I could just put an infinite water source there. Yeah, the thing about having 2 buckets is I don't have enough iron for 2 buckets. I only have 1 bucket. So
Oofers.
sad. A Pocket Edition? Pocket Edition was fun. Do you guys have like those worlds that like you don't have anymore, but you're still nostalgic for anyways, even though it's been years since you've even seen that world? And it's like you can still kind of just put together what it looked like in your mind.
I have that, but with a couple servers.
I don't have it with servers really. Well, actually, technically, I do have it with 1 server. There was a server called, it was a My Little Pony server actually, and they had something known as the walk, and you would have to like start here, and then you would walk through a huge portion of the world, and it was actually kind of difficult to survive in it. And there was like people who would just like help you along the walk, and once you completed the walk, then you could get your role as like a Pegasus, a Earth Pony, a Unicorn, a Griffin, you know, whatever. But you had to complete the walk first. And there were people who would help you out. Like, they'd leave full sets of diamond armor and chests, and it was just like labeled like for people going on the walk. And
That's
then
so wholesome.
and like the rest of the server would like leave it for them. Like if if you weren't doing the walk, you know, you didn't take that stuff. It just wasn't acceptable. You just didn't do it. It wasn't policed or anything like that. It was just everyone just kind of got along and like helped everyone out.
That's really nice. It's a lot nicer than the server I played on.
It was
servers I
it
played
was
on were pretty
literally a friendship is magic server. Hopefully people were friendly on there. You know, hopefully. Oh, I loved Pixelmon, but I never had any friends to play it with. So
My only experience with that is my sophomore year in high school. I would go to the computer lab with my friend after eating lunch, and we'd play either Halo or Minecraft, modded Minecraft.
I've never played Halo.
It was like really old Halo, but we'd play it like locally against each other. You know, those are fun times.
Oh my gosh. Losing anything made of diamond to lava hurts.
It's a big ouch.
Yes. It hurts a lot. Yeah, the reason I don't do a water source right next to it is because it's just already so close.
You're getting a lot of iron in this mine shaft.
You know, you should totally give me some iron if you're getting so much, then so I can have 2 buckets at least. Because this is taking forever.
I told you that was what I was gonna do when I get home.
When you get home, you need to do it now.
I can't teleport iron to you.
I've never played Halo Thistle Frost. You're gonna hop on Minecraft now, Gaming Nerd? That sounds good. It has to be heavily modded. I can enjoy Minecraft if it's not modded. My problem with mods is I tend to go off the deep end with mods. And the last time I like really modded Minecraft, I had gotten a mod pack and attempted to combine it with another mod pack for like 700 plus mods and realized, oh, my computer's old and can't run this. Yeah.
Annika, I think it was Halo 2. I don't really know. I want to say it was Halo 2.
I couldn't tell you. Mm-hmm. Ah! I'm on fire!
Found a spider spawner.
You found a spider spawner? Yo! That's awesome. Jazza, thank you so much for the follow. That means a lot. How you doing today?
Welcome.
Yeah. We're almost there on the portal.
Nice.
I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna die.
Keep finding myself in this one room.
I'm just gonna drop this water here. How far away are you from me?
I don't know.
I'm guessing at least 2.
I got stuck up in a mine shaft.
Fire and Ice, best mod?
I'm playing the game of Maze here.
I don't recall that mod. I keep hearing that Halo 2 is the best of the series. I wouldn't know though. You know. Because never played.
That was honestly the only time it was the second time I played Halo. One of my cousins I played with before. I've never owned a Halo game.
Mm-hmm. Lava isn't a
technically.
building force, lava is a destructive force.
Sometimes. I feel like I'm in the back rooms with all these mine shafts.
We're getting close. 1, 2, 3. We just need 3 more obsidian. Gosh. As dragons. You have dragon pets? Oh my gosh. Wait, I've not heard anyone say Halo 2 is the worst of the series. I've only heard good things about Halo 2. I have heard that the newest one is the worst one, though I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's just the general consensus.
I thought that was with Halo 5. But again, that's also what the only things I've heard from the internet. And you know, when is the internet ever happy about something?
True. You're Adam? Hi Adam, how are you doing today?
Hello, Adam.
Welcome, welcome. Gosh. English 2 coding is a nightmare. Oh gosh. Isn't the coding of a lot of like older games nightmare? You know, when we talked about modding, I failed to mention, you know, the biggest thing being Skyrim.
Oh yeah. This will go on for hours about Skyrim.
So, I have had Minecraft, or not Minecraft, I've had Skyrim with upwards of 500 plus mods before.
Lots of mods.
Yes.
I do remember that taxidermy. This is basically that right now. I'm a little lost in these mine shafts. Oh, I feel like I'm getting closer to the way out. This looks familiar. Yep, okay. I found the way out.
I'm gonna do this the safe way, actually. There we go. No. Cool. I can put lava there, water here. You only have one mod for
Look at all those
Skyrim. I know. Yeah. And yeah, Protoss. Woo.
Whoa. Skeleton, chill out.
Bethesda games are what I grew up on. I have a little bit over 15,000 hours in Skyrim across a bunch of different platforms, mods, and just everything. It's nuts.
Game we've playing the longest. Minecraft's definitely one of those for me. Is it like a series I've played really a long time? I'm very Nintendo boy, so I like my Mario Karts and my Smash Bros.
Potato is a Nintendo boy.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go get the other lava and we'll just make both last pieces at the same time. This'll sus.
This us?
This sus.
Yeah, there's no way I can fit all this amethyst and stuff in my inventory.
Oh my gosh.
My inventory is packed.
I've got a lot of lava. Look at my last piece of lava from the waterfall. That's still flowing.
All the rest of the stuff I collected from here is going to be stored away in a chest in this place. So if we are
Got it.
ever to return, it will be here still.
Nice. You're not about to say it's Gary's mod? I wanted to put in a lot of hours on Gary's mod. I absolutely loved watching Gary's mod content and seeing everything that there is in Gary's mod to do. And like downloaded all these games and everything and really wanted to play and was so excited and happy when I got Gary's mod, right? But I got Gary's mod and the one friend that wanted to play with me never actually did. And I had no friends to play Gary's mod with. So I have very, very, very few hours in the game. Very sadly.
Oofers.
Alrighty, potato. Guess
What
what
was
we? I said. Guess what we now have?
What do we have?
Another portal. We just
Oh,
need to make it
nice.
lit.
Make flint and steel when I'm back. I think the most time I've ever put in any game has to be Minecraft, though. I've done a lot of building, a lot of server playing, a lot of PvP, a lot of survival. Pretty much anything that's in Minecraft.
I used to do a lot of
some modding as well.
creative. So I was always trying to like learn the new best way to like make things. So I was like always in creative.
That's why I was really excited when we were getting started with this whole VR Minecraft, because it's very fresh and new.
Oh my gosh. What's going on? I can't stop placing blocks. I'm not touching my controller. Help.
Click again.
Okay. That was weird.
Did that help?
Yes. Again,
That's happened to me on
technology.
VR before.
Again, technology.
Technology is so wonky today.
It's so bad. Am I just unlucky, chat? Getting so much happening to me. Oh man. For those who've been around since beginning of stream and heard my hardcore rant, y'all definitely know.
Elcraft? I've not played that.
Ooh. I wanted to play that, but it wouldn't run because last time I tried to play it, the only thing I owned was a laptop that was running on an Intel Celeron. I love this song. It's playing.
Water over it. Oh, there's a bunch of water.
Wait, I have one iron. I just need a single flint. Do we have flint? We have one flint in here. Yo?
My headset just tried to freeze at one of the worst times possible.
Of course. It'd be just like me when my entire PC freezes while I'm being attacked by a baby zombie. My gosh. There's so much cobbled deep slate. And now cobblestone too.
That's a lot of Minecraft time, gaming nerd. 10,000 hours?
Oh my gosh. You have 10k hours across all your Steam games? I don't know how much I have across all my Steam games. I know just as a total, if you grab, all the different Skyrims that I've played, which is a lot of different Skyrims, that it equals out to about a little over 15,000. Ooh. We now have another portal.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it.
You gonna go in the nether?
Yes. Oh. Whoa. The shader does not work here.
Does it not?
Nah, everything's black, including the
Okay.
fire.
Probably have to turn off the shader when we're in nether then.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going home now. I see, pigs. There we go. Well, I went to the nether. He's 69 hours in Skyrim Special Edition. Okay, no.
Nice.
You don't ruin it. You go for the next level up. Instead of 69 hours, you go for 6,969. That's the next level. So
True.
you gotta
Just
put
keep
in.
it on for a while.
You just gotta put in those hours, Hyper. Gotta put in those hours.
Zombies, how are y'all getting back in here?
That's
Like
right.
that
I need
earlier.
to hydrate anyways. So I have water now.
It's enough fooling around. I'm gonna head back home.
Nice. You do that.
I will.
Good. I plan on it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And then green. There we go. Don't I have... No.
I've not played Titanfall.
I've played about half of the second one, and it was so good. I need to finish it. But I haven't. Sad.
The heck, Annika? Who here likes Minesweeper 3D 1999 for Macintosh 2.3 and the Apple IIe?
Can we ban Annika yet? Is that acceptable now? Come on, I know I got glowberries somewhere.
It's a cool looking ravine here. Shame there was no diamonds.
I know. We've been trying to find diamonds for so long.
I walked into all kinds of crazy caves, ravines, and geodes, and I still couldn't find any diamonds.
Me either.
There's my geode right there.
There we go. Wonderful.
Play space almost made me fly off something.
That's not good. Why can't I? Oh.
Oh, that's a witch. I don't want to be around them. No, thank you.
A witch? Why don't you want to be around a witch?
Because they're angry and mean.
No. Not at all. Yes. Exclamation
Get
point, ban
away from me,
Annika.
please.
Look at the copper, it's all turning rotten. But my glowberries, and like this is like one of my favorite areas here, just because I was so proud of those glowberries. They look so nice.
Ash Persian, I can confirm they have not managed to ban Owu. At Anthrocon, there was a dude that was going around with a sign that said, no Uwus, penalty, it's like $3,500, something like that. And then every time he'd walk through with that sign, people would start oohing.
Oh,
And then he'd just look back like, who did that?
that was funny. I liked
We were
seeing
at the
that one.
dealer's den, and just out of nowhere, people just start howling, and I think that may have been what caused it.
What? How did I miss that jump? We are wonky. Hey, Kept the Fox, thank you so much for the follow. How you doing today?
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Actually, I should just go up more. For those who know what I'm about to do, y'all know what I'm about to do.
What are you about to do?
Murder.
Oh, that's your favorite thing.
Now I have llamas. Although I don't know. Oh, there's one of the leads. Got you. Where's your friend, Mr. Llama?
Interesting.
Here's the lead, but I don't know where the other llama is. Oh.
I fell down like someone mined a block under me. That really confused me.
That's funny. There you go. We'll find the other llama eventually. Or maybe we won't. That is already growing. Nice. That means I kind of want to. We'll take one bone, right? And we'll mash that bone into some bone meal. Ooh, it's grown even more. Look at that. We'll do 1, 2. We'll wait for one other one to grow, a second one. I think that one. When that one grows. Or we could just do that one. There we go. Nice. If there are no witnesses left, I mean, true. You can't prove a war crime happened if no war crime happened, you know? Because nobody could say that there was a war crime. Although if somebody believes that they found the war crime, then they need to go too. So that means just the war crime will continuously get bigger and bigger and bigger over time. So, gotta be careful
A lot of war crimes.
with who finds your war crimes. True. There we go. Got him. Home sweet home is looking a bit better, although we have random blocks everywhere.
Lots of random blocks. Y'all keep making us place around the world.
Yep.
We love it.
Yes. Adds character. Oh, they never finished this. Oh well. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
We still need a shovel to finish the path going up there. The rest of this area.
Support you and your pimple ice cubes.
Wonderful.
Taxidermy wants to know how that quote was made.
Quote 2 is created. We don't talk about it. Wait, what's your most favoritely hated game? What do you mean by favoritely hated game?
Sonic 06.
I can see it. I don't know if I have
I actually
one.
played Sonic 06 around when it,
Ooh, actually, never
I think
mind.
about a year after it came out, and I actually enjoyed it.
Shadow the Hedgehog. I like that game a lot. I really like the multiplayer in Shadow the Hedgehog because my little brother, well, he was much younger than me. He wasn't good at it at all, and I enjoyed going there and absolutely destroying him.
Oh, which game do you love to hate? I think that's me with every game I play.
Elden Ring is a love-hate game.
I hate playing
Understandable. Potato still needs to get Elden Ring, and we need to actually play it and finish it too. That'll come eventually. Eventually.
games. Eventually.
Maybe. Possibly. It'll come. Eventually. Both these iron golems look beat up, like, dang. Like, I feel like these iron golems are really pulling their weight, like, keeping us safe. Somehow. Because they always look beat up, like, super beat up.
I'm on my way home, but there is everything in existence trying to kill me right now.
Ah, nice.
I have to take the water out.
Yeah, a game that I like that nobody else much liked. Easy. It's like a lot of my favorite games are like that. Being Overlord, Raising Hell, as well as Overlord 2. And then there's all the Ty the Tasmanian Tiger games except for Ty 4. We have Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, Bush Rescue, and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3, Night of the Quinkin. Love all those games. Not many others do, though. You like the Portal?
Yeah.
Hold up. Blueberries do grow on their own, because I only had 3 bone meal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just because it's by another portal? That'd be funny.
Yeah, Skyward Sword's one of those hated ones.
Hi. What are you doing today, Ninetales Gaming? Skylanders. I can see what you would like. I can see where people like Skylanders, but I can also see where people hate Skylanders because of what Skylanders represented for people who love Spyro. Which
Yeah, I was on that side of things too. That was like salty because of what happened to Spyro.
oh, that's what happened to the new Iron Golems. We have 3 Iron Golems technically. It's just one of them's new and hiding in here. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So the thing about Skylanders is, like, I love the Legend of Spyro series. I guess it's another game that I like that not a lot of others people like. The Legend of Spyro. All those games. I thought they were so good. And we were supposed to even get a movie. They had promotional posters for it too. Like, we've seen very little of things. We've seen very little of what, you know, the movie was actually supposed to be or anything, to my knowledge anyways. But
And like, you know how many people you'd make mad with that statement?
Can we cancel Annika yet? Like, seriously? But, no. It was... We were supposed to get a movie. A Legend of Spyro movie. And it was canceled. And part of the reason that they canceled it and canned it was to work on Skylanders, because Skylanders was going to be the new revamp of Spyro. Skylanders was supposed to be the new Spyro game, and then it turned into not at all Spyro.
Later had Donkey Kong in it. And Bowser.
Hashtag cancel Annika. Yes. The story Spyros, yeah. The gameplay was what you made of it, in my opinion. It had some interesting things, it had some puzzles and stuff. The later ones did anyways too, but it was very much so you can just spam square button on PlayStation and you would just beat things up, beat things up, beat things up, beat things up. That's fine. You didn't really have to learn any of the special combos or anything. But if you want to like get better at the game, like actually be really good at it in a way, I guess, and like be super good, then you can learn the combos. I feel like the combat was what you make of it. You can choose to just spam, or you can just be good with it. Yes.
Hey, I'm here to receive the BAPS, by the way.
Oh, wonderful. So that you can choose to...
I hope it doesn't kill me, because I have 35 levels. Chat, be easy on me.
How many times do I have to bap you? The baby
4.
has a trident. Get back here, child.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's dangerous. Got it. And by got it, I mean the child. I don't think I got the trident. That villager really wants to trade with me. He followed me out there. Oh, by the way.
Ow. Four BAPS. He did 2.
Kara, thank you so much for the
Dang it,
follow.
why another BAP? Chat. Gaming nerd, you mean
means
a
a
double
lot.
BAP? So that means you just did 3 BAPs.
Oh no, I hit the villager too. Oh well, he's trying to trade with me.
You have like 4 more BAPs now. Only fist? Gaddy boy said only fist, so
But
You
this
have
is
to
the
use your-
potato bapper.
fist to BAP me.
Those
You
were
have to use
redeemed.
your fist
No,
to bat
those
me.
were redeemed before the only fists. So
This
by
one, you just
order,
want any. You literally want any reason to kill me.
no, I'm not gonna kill you. That's why I'm putting these off and giving you some time to heal.
Just hurry up. Do it all. Do it all real quick.
Can you handle it?
Gaddy said he got. Gaddy was trying to protect me with those only fists. That was, his point was to prevent you using a sword. Oh, now you're gonna really double down and do crits on me. That takes 4. That takes 3.5 hearts, by the way.
I don't know how many hearts you're at.
I'm
How many-
healing because I ate.
How many hearts do you have?
I'm healing. I have 9 right now. Thanks.
I don't know how many more I
Ouch.
get, so
I think you've redeemed all your BAPs.
okay.
At least I get 1 for all those subs earlier.
Fine.
What's the best is I bapped you with a potato.
Whoa! I bapped you with my fist.
Nice.
Ow! I'm gonna die now.
You're the one that did it.
All I have is my gold helmet with Aqua Affinity.
Well, it's okay, because I brought like a butt ton of iron. So look in this chest right here.
My amethyst
welcome.
has been restocked.
More than I used.
It's called Interest Potato.
I gave you more than the interest was. Must have been really interested.
It was very interested.
Burnout Revenge, Burnout Dominator, Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, Most Wanted 2005, and Carbon. That's a lot of Need for Speed.
Most Wanted 2005 is an amazing game, and if EA wants to just it is EA though, it's Need for Speed now. Yeah, I believe, yeah, it is. If Need for Speed, if EA just wants to make some money real quick, just remaster the OG Need for Speed Most Wanted and release it. If I remember right, it was one of the greatest hits on PlayStation 2 as well. So like, that's money. It's print money. Same thing with the OG Battlefront 2. Just put a HD texture pack on it. Release the OG Battlefront 1 and 2 for $30. You know how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people would buy that? Anyone remember Brink the game? No, I don't. You like Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword over Ocarina of Time? Ooh. They kind of did in 2012. Wait, kind of did what in 2012? But the people who made Most Wanted 2005 don't exist anymore. Yeah, but there are companies out there that buy old games from companies that don't exist and remaster and re-release them. I forget what the company is. It might be No, it's not Gearbox. Or maybe it is. I don't know. It's the company that made Darksiders 2. Apparently they've been buying games and re-releasing them after remastering them and stuff.
Wasn't Vicarious Visions another one of those?
Never heard of it.
I can't remember if that was the name. I thought that was the name. They did the remakes of Tony, like the Tony Hawk 1 and 2.
Yeah, 2012 Most Wanted was trash. 2012 was not Most Wanted. Yes, I agree with that, Biscuity. It was like everyone heard the name. Everyone heard the name Most Wanted, and everyone was like, oh! And then it ended up being very, aww.
I've not played most Zeldas, but I've played Breath of the Wild. I know it's different from a lot of Zelda games, but I had a lot of fun playing that game. If this was ever down for it, I'd definitely play it on stream.
Yeah. Do you know what game? Another game that needs to be remade, re-released. Like, oh, just give it HD textures. That's it. That's all you need to do. And MX vs ATV Unleashed. Not Untamed. Untamed is the one that came after. That one's okay. But Unleashed is unmatched. It is such a amazing game. Like, you have MX Unleashed. That was pretty good. But MX vs ATV Unleashed, that game is amazing. Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff in that game. So much content. I am so sad because I somehow, some way, I have not a clue how. I've spent hours looking for it. I somehow lost the disc to MX vs ATV Unleashed. But I still have the memory card with two different, actually I think there are two different memory cards that have the save file on it, but 100%. My friend's dad 100%ed the game, and then I copied the files over.
Just like an epic gamer.
So yeah, MX vs ATV Unleashed. That was, oh man, that was so good. They need it. We need it again. 100%. I don't know who would even own who to I don't know anything about it anymore, really. Whoever owns the rights to it, just re-release it. Come on.
Annika, are you wanting a HD re-release of Minesweeper? I think Annika
I think that's a
wants
yes.
an HD Minesweeper.
Whole stream just nerding out at old games. Yeah, I would totally do that, honestly. Sometimes when I get talking to you guys chat and you guys are talking back, we just talk about just things we like or passionate about. It ends up being like more fun than like what we're actually doing on stream sometimes. Because talking to you guys
It's always
is
fun,
amazing.
yeah. Definitely it's really good with Minecraft. It just kind of makes your brain go
That's
auto
always
mode
fun.
on like what's actually going on in the background with Minecraft. And then we're just talking to you guys and it's like, oh, yeah, we're playing a game. That's happening.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of subconsciously playing Minecraft.
And also, hi Chunky Monkey, how you doing today?
Hello, Chunky Monkey.
Subconsciously playing Minecraft. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Do you have all 3 furnaces full of iron? What's wrong with you?
Well, I put I like divided my loads of iron and threw them in different furnaces so they can all smelt quicker.
I see that, but I want to smelt cobblestone.
And then pull it out of one of the furnaces and put your cobble in there. I put your cobble in the stone that you smelted.
Oh, I
in,
should do cobbled deep slate
one
and
of the
turn
chests
into
nearby.
cobblestone, huh? That'd look good.
But we have a good amount of iron to last us a while now.
You found iron, I definitely didn't. Dildo, thank you so much for the follow. I wish somebody would deal some dough around here so that I can have more cookie dough. Why am I swimming down? I'm going to drown.
It's an interesting name.
It is. And
Very,
we
very
don't
interesting.
talk about it. Need to make $60 Minesweeper games with high quality graphics and animations. I don't know how well that would sell. But I mean, if you want to make a 3D Minesweeper, go for it.
I mean, just go to VR chat. There's a pretty good Minesweeper game in VR chat.
What was what, Piscetti? We don't... Silence. That's acceptable. Okay, okay, chat. Silence. No, no more. No more.
Cookie dough sounds good. I've been having a craving for
Give me cookie
even though
dough
I have
and
it.
cookies. Yes. And G Fuel. And started swimming down. Yeah. And started swimming down. I'm a lifeguard. I see water. I just need to swim. You know, it just happens sometimes. That's fine. Let's see, what can we do with deep slate? No.
I'm just gonna keep mining this tunnel until I get all the way to the end.
Oh wait, that's right, you need a stone cutter. That's what I got the stone cutter for, huh?
Gaming nerd, we had
What?
we had fudge at Anthrocon.
Or is it just cobbled deep slate that you do it with? Oh, it's cobbled deep slate you do it with. Okay. In that case, stop cooking the deep slate. Because what I want is this stuff. Boop. What's with all the boops? Why y'all booping?
Very boopable.
Yep.
I'm gonna go so far.
Huh.
I remember that melted. No, I actually watched my cousin play Pocket Edition for a while.
Trying to decide what to even do with these. Now that I made them, I was gonna like use them on a house, and I was like, nah, I should use them somewhere else. But I'm like, what do I use them on? I guess I'll figure out what to do with them later. Is that a cat? It is indeed. Oh, that cat went yum. Buffalo sauce flavored pretzels. Yo. I can't believe there's so many boops going on. We need to like fix that, you know, and that
What?
like those villager houses are not looking the best. I feel like we should totally make better looking houses.
Totally can. But will we?
Oh, eventually, yeah.
Capture that cat and name it Holy Guacamole.
Oh my gosh.
Is there the pet guac?
Well, looks like I'm going fishing.
I did get a name tag from the place, from where I was at.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, there's a drone coming after me. Huh. I was just looking for fish. Without fishing. Because I thought I would murder some fish with a sword. Oh, there's some fish. There we go. We need more boops. Where y'all booping me? Of deep fried cookie dough? Yo?
Deep
So-
fried cookie dough.
Holy now owes me deep fried cookie dough. Just so everyone knows.
Interesting.
Indeed. Slaughter.
What would
Slaughter.
deep fried cookie dough taste like?
Probably cookie dough that's been deep fried.
Good point.
I do sometimes have good points.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Not often, but sometimes.
It happens. I've been extending this tunnel, and I realized that for how big our cave is here that keeps going, eventually it's gonna just go up, like once the hill goes down, the top, the roof of this like tunnel we have, it's gonna extrude from the ground.
That's okay. We'll find something fancy to do with it. What if I told you we need to move the entire hole over 1 block to the left?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've already built stuff into the hole, I'd rather not.
What happened to that cat? I want to, tame it with some raw salmon. And then we'll just remember it's called Holy Guacamole.
Holy guaca kitty.
Yep. Holy Guaca Kitty.
Want a recipe?
A recipe?
Wait, what kind of recipe?
For deep fried, I almost said guacamole. But
Deep fried guacamole.
I don't think we're supposed to deep fry the guac. Deep fried cookie dough.
Level 0 of the back rooms. Our tunnel is the back rooms.
Maybe the cat went through the portal. I hope the cat didn't go through the portal.
Oh gosh.
If the kitty went through the portal, then poor Holy's stuck in the nether.
Maybe he wants to be in the nether.
That's fine. More power
Maybe
to
he's the one
Holy.
that walked into there.
True. Well, when we see that cat again, we have raw fish for the kitty. And we will name it Holy.
Raw fish for key.
Yep, for key.
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 I almost ate my stack of potatoes for the day.
Really?
I have 9 left.
Dang.
There wasn't a redeem.
We don't talk about it. My gosh. My gosh. Some of the food that you guys are talking about sounds really interesting. And sounds very much so like
tacos.
Like I would love it.
Annika has tacos.
Yo? Along with
Yeah.
this other oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, Holy is quarantining in the back rooms.
Right now. My tracker's freaking out for a sec.
Have you tried telling it to not freak out?
I
Oh,
told
did
it
you
no.
also see I have a llama now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
Nice.
didn't burn his owner to death.
No, you just told him I'll take them off your hands. You ate up the llama.
Yo. Oh, thanks for the potatoes, dude.
No problem, man. I'm gonna harvest this potato farm. Lots of foods.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you're just planting the potatoes, but you're taking bites out of them every now and then.
I know, I hate it. But I also don't
It's
have
always
food, so I
funny.
can't stop it.
Here. Have some potatoes. Edible ones.
Thanks, dude. I shall eat them.
Yeah, they're in popular life, but sweet potatoes. Do you like sweet potatoes?
No. Do you like sweet potatoes?
Yeah, are you asking me?
Yeah, I was asking you. I don't like
actually
sweet
already know that. I
potatoes.
already- Yeah, I'm not big into sweet potatoes. Although if they're crunchy enough, like they're made into fries and they're nice and crunchy,
They
I
can
might-
be okay
I
then.
may like them. Yeah, I like them crunchy.
An utterly unavoidable end. Yeah, it was really sad. It was truly unavoidable. It was a horrible accident. Just
So Annika likes sweet
spontaneously caught
potatoes,
on fire. Really?
but not macaroni and cheese.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, biscotti. I usually always make potato farms my number one food source for quite a while.
I like to do
It's just
fish,
so easy.
and yeah, potatoes are really easy. Though I also like to do just like immediately get cows for steak.
I've been great with that though.
We have not been great with that. We could totally get some cows.
I've seen
We just
some cows
haven't.
around.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of cows everywhere. Same with pigs and chickens. Oh,
Let me
actually,
go grab some
chickens
cows.
also tend to be a really, really good source. Like, I typically go through chickens as well.
I'll stuff this spot here with some cowage for the moment.
Chickens are like so easy to like get more chickens from. All you need is an egg or just one chicken.
Villager, get out of my way. I'm trying to craft stuff. This dude, he came over here, he started pushing me away from my crafting table.
That's funny. He wants you to trade with him.
Trade what? I don't got nothing. He's a blacksmith. I just have wood.
This totally looks like this could be something. It's got a cool view too. Like this almost looks like it was cut into the mountain by a person.
You're gonna make funnel cake?
I love funnel cake. A cheese and salsa sandwich, I'd try it.
Here we go. I got some fences. You proud of my fences?
Yeah,
Where are you at? Oh, you're up there.
you weren't supposed to see. Donuts are super good. What do you mean funnel cake is surprisingly easy to make? What do you need to make funnel cake?
I need the perfect amount of fences for that. I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah, there's 5 of them now. Last time I couldn't get glowberries to grow at all. Now they're just growing. That's funny.
I like what you put around the nether portal, by the way.
What do you mean?
The glowberries.
Oh, the glowberries?
Yeah, it looks cool.
Do you like the deep slate?
Yeah.
Nice. I thought I'd make it look a little bit nicer than what it would normally, so. It's not perfect, but it's better than what it was. Ooh, that sounds good, mine too.
Villager, can you please don't?
Chocolate cake sounds intensify. They grow better in the
dude's
dark.
literally
That
doing
100% makes sense, though. Like, these ones out here, I thought they looked nice there, you know? But of course, if glowberries like the dark, they're not gonna grow in sunlight. It's just dark enough in there for them. Wonderful.
Nice. Amazing.
It's mainly just random RNG and bulk stuff. Well, either way, we'll pretend that they like the dark.
Where the moo-moos at?
Under there.
Under what?
Under there. There's one, kind of by the river a bit.
I have moo-moo attractor.
You have a
and
moo
2
attractor?
potatoes.
Wow. I can't believe you're
Yes.
attracting
I see a
moo
moo-moo on top of a mountain. I will grab the moo-moo.
Good.
Come here, moo-moo. We're going home.
Oh, it's a moo
Let's go on an adventure, moo-moo. Come here. Is there any more moo-moo nearby? I don't see no other moo-moo. You having fun over there? Place a block? I don't have a block. I have an egg. I threw it at Moo-Moo. Moo-Moo, stop freaking out. It's
Hey,
just
hey,
an
hey.
egg.
Just because I put a block down
It's a good
don't mean you
source
can
of protein.
ignore me.
Mumu, come over here. I have yellow thing that you like. Let's go. Come here. How are we gonna?
There we go. Now I got.
Mumus knew how to parkour.
Well, we'll figure it out eventually.
Hello, Red Eagle. It's going good.
Hey, how are you going, Red Eagle?
Speaking of cooking games, there's been one that we used to be known to play quite a bit here on the channel. That was on VR chat. That one, Cooking World.
Mm-hmm.
We used to stream that world so much because it gets so chaotic and fun.
I
We
love
have
that
not
world.
done it in months though. They haven't updated it. We used to do it every time it updated it.
Yeah, they haven't updated it recently.
Why is there a villager in there? It's that same villager that kept getting in the way of everything.
I know.
No, get out of here. Go. Thanks. No, Moo, come in here. You belong in here. This is your new home. Get over here. Come here. Stop turning around. Oh, there's Trickums now. I guess that's their place for now too.
Yep. The Chickums are like that roommate that nobody really likes but deals with anyways.
Oh yeah, that's so cute.
Wait, what? No. You villager! He just
I'm
pushed my
telling you,
Chickum
that-
away.
I'm telling you, that villager's got problems. He's everywhere in the way.
Come here, Chickum. Come here.
Yes, Getty boy. We have, if you have not, I don't know if you know the VR chat world. It's called Kitchen Cooks. It's one of those games made by Jar in VR chat. It's really fun. It's a lot like Overcooked games, but in VR.
Stop being against the wall, like seriously, Mr. Chicken. There we go.
Got a hydration.
A hydration? Yo, okay.
This YRL baking stream win. Imagine baking IRL.
Dang. I would never. The parrots and the bats. Oh. I see. I learned what that is.
Would y'all like us to do that cooking world again?
I would love to do that Cookie World again.
I'd love to as well. We're probably gonna suck at it though. We used to be. We got really good at it for a while because
Yeah.
we did it so much. But we're-
Potato and I, just the two of us, could be pretty much every single level.
But if you throw Annika in the mix, Annika likes to bring the chaos and starts throwing the sponge in the deep fryers and eggs in the ovens.
And we
And,
lose.
It's like playing on super intense difficulty.
Yeah, Potato and I go from winning every single match to losing every single match. What am I hearing? It's always in my right ear. Also, I know
Beating
my
these creepers up with a spoon. So many of them.
maybe I was hearing the music. I do also like this song a lot too. Empty Bed. By who again? I
Spiders
believe it's
are so
Carl.
annoying.
No, it's Saint
Go away.
Punk.
I'm just trying to
Hey, yeah, my
beat
full
up some
body is
creepers with a spoon.
died. Rip. That's okay. That's okay. You put chocolate in the sink? That's something Annika does too. Oh, some mineral would be so good. I'd love that.
You spooter, go be a spooter somewhere else.
That's the music. I figured I was just hearing the music and
Ow.
freaking out over nothing. Also, the cooking simulator that they have for VR, I would totally love to play that eventually.
You
I've had my eye on it for a long time. And then toss it in the garbage. I'll do the same
Yeah.
thing.
Searching for Moo was not successful.
Dang, can't believe you didn't find the Moo Moo.
Well, there was like 5,000 creepers and spiders that came after me, so
I don't see any.
as they were, I left them in the water.
Ah, okay. I see now. How rude.
These creepers were
Fill
nasty.
this empty bed. Eat my food right now. Cream cheese, cinnamon
Cream
bun.
cheese. Sounds good.
Get
Okay.
back up.
I need to find Moo. Do we have any Moo? Ow! What was that for? No one redeemed that.
I run.
What?
I run.
So you're taking out value from Bathme if you can just do it anytime you want.
No. Oh,
Yes.
here, everyone follow me. We're gonna go and we're gonna go back potato. Y'all following? Good. Where are you at, potato?
I can remove that potato, you know that?
Oh wow.
Oop.
You wouldn't remove back potato. And you guys are helpful. They just sat back and watched.
You mean
Another
the
post
fact that you redeem
back
it, this is gonna
redeem.
have all his fun with it.
Yes.
Even if it's a post BAP redeem.
I hit
This
you.
will-
What?
He brought you like 2.5 stacks of iron.
No! Motherfucker!
Uh-oh. Oh, you got beat up by an iron golem.
It's because he punched the spider as I was punching the spider.
Oh.
I just got so many levels to. Ah. I'm killing this one. I don't even care anymore. I'm killing this iron golem now for that.
You know, one of those iron golems started beating me up for no reason at all one day. It was right after we stopped streaming and we were AFK, and then I just heard and I'm like, what? And then the iron golem was just beating me up.
That's funny. You know, I didn't even hit him. I was just putting my arm back down to my side and my sword went swoosh like it does, and that's what hit the iron
Yeah,
golem.
that was actually what happened too. It just auto
And just auto made you punch him.
auto swung.
I sometimes don't like the auto swing.
Jace, are you actually asking what the game is? It's Minecraft. Why do you not know what Minecraft is? You gotta be trolling. I never thought of that. Do you think there are obviously people in the world that don't know what Minecraft is?
You.
We are playing a VR mod, to be fair, though.
Yes.
Oh god, I broke everything on this creeper.
Good job.
And a spider again. What's up with the Creator X Spider fanfiction crossover going on right now? Every time I walk out, there's just a creeper and a spider. Creeper and a spider.
That's funny.
Just want a cow. I just want a moo. Oh no, I'm getting Phantom X skeleton.
What do you want a cow for?
So I can make a moo farm between are in front of our cave.
What if I told you I already did that?
You already did. I need your communication then, because I just went all that trouble, and you did not do that. You lied to me.
No, but I'm in the process of it.
Come here, Moo.
No. Come here, Moo Moo.
No, Moo, you stay in there. No, you don't supposed to get out. Get in there.
What about
Wait.
my Moo Moo? What are you doing with my chocums?
I'm multiplying them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm here to... Hey, you want this, huh? I'm here to multiply your cow.
Yeah. Creeper and spider were together, rubbing in the fact that they have more than 2 legs. Oh my gosh.
All the way
Really
in.
dark rainbow. I'm surprised. Yeah. Just with how big Minecraft is, it's kind of hard to imagine. Like, for someone to not know what it is. That's a surprise.
That is really cool. Also, Jays, thank you so much for the follow, too. It means a lot. How you doing today?
Welcome. That's so cute.
No. I'm not cute, I'm murderous.
Sometimes.
Yes. This is clearly a music video.
Should make this thing a wee bit bigger. Move, Iron Golem, you're in the way. Sometimes I think we shouldn't have built into a village.
Is it because the villagers...
The villagers get in the way and the Iron Golem is a constant threat.
I like iron golems.
Huh?
I like iron golems when you build them yourself.
Oh yeah, when you build them yourself, they're pretty nice. But
When the
they love to
villagers build
stare
them...
into your soul when you're not the one that built them. Like this dude right here.
That cow has a chicken child now.
Wait, did I just make a bunch of? Okay, never mind.
Boop. Wait, I missed. There we go. Gotcha.
Oh,
I have one. I shall eat apples in victory now. Blueberries?
what?
Did you know? Did you? Did chat know too? Oh my gosh, the oldest anarchy server. I love that. Oh, you like to build castles over villages? I do the exact same thing, gaming nerd. Literally, the exact same thing. You ever had a dream that you had
It's so
could
repetitive that
do
it's
some
that
you
Discord
will
is
do you
canceling it out
could
like
you
it's
you
noise.
want you want him to do you so much? Yeah, I like that meme.
Boop, boop.
Just leash the golems and toss them over a bridge. That's
Poor
so.
golems. There's 2
that's so
villagers
bad.
in our cow farm.
They can just stay in there. They can just stay in there. It's fine. But I think we made a good little bit of progress today.
Yeah, we did a lot today.
We still haven't found diamonds, which is just something.
Iron Golem, would you please? Look what you did. How did? Okay.
No, you stay in there. You
That's
stay
why you
in there.
took the door I was using,
You stay in there. I was keeping the cow in.
and now they got out because I couldn't put the door.
Well, you should put the door.
You took it.
Well, you
Put it
should have.
in.
You should have put it in there. Put what in?
Yeah, I can't do that when you.
Can we
you
quote
took the
that?
door. Would you put the freaking door in, please?
The door is in.
Oh, okay. You didn't hear. You told me to keep putting it in.
No, I asked if we could quote that.
You're sleepy.
No, I'm not.
You are so sleepy.
I'm
Chat,
actually
can we
not.
do hashtag this so sleepy?
I'm not though. The only thing is my legs are sore from swimming earlier. I'm not sleepy.
Hashtag this so sleepy.
You're just upset because I stole your door.
You ran into a wall earlier, and I'm like, he's sleepy.
I've been running into walls all day because I have drift that makes me go like this constantly. It's difficult to run with drift as well. And I can't jump and run because I jump to the left when I run forward. I've been running, every time I walk into here, I'll run into that like that. Our cave is congested.
This old bed.
This'll bed. No.
You were being told to bed.
No.
These villagers are gonna be constantly annoying and jumping into this farm. So I must eliminate the problem. Please drift responsibly, everyone. Yeah,
My
this will drift
gosh.
responsibly.
No, I refuse.
See, this is how I know this was tired, because he's being very, very much a rebel right now. And he gets this way when he's sleepy. Take it from me.
Can we have a bat potato to sleep redeem?
No.
Why?
Because I said no.
Didn't we have more chickens here?
I don't know where they went. They kind of ran away.
I'm literally looking for them. They were literally right there.
They were. And they
Did
just
you
kinda-
murder them?
I did not.
I don't know if I believe you.
Why would I murder the chickens? I have potatoes.
True. Maybe because you're a heartless monster who can't stand my chickens. Here, you grow up.
This is a long stream. It was a much longer stream today because we just had a
Come
better
on,
opportunity
come
to
on,
play.
grow up, grow up, grow up, get big, get big.
I'm happy, Ash Protogen. This was a cute proto.
That chicken won't get big. Oh, that chicken got big. Good. Ha ha ha, inbreeding. Let's go. I definitely didn't inbreed some chickens.
It's okay, it's Minecraft.
That chicken, I grew the chicken up, and then the chicken and the chicken's mom. Yeah.
Double bap potato? No.
Yup. Time to double bap.
too many times.
Double bap time.
No.
Let's go.
Ow. Ouch.
You're welcome.
It's mean.
What?
Bully.
No.
This was a bully. Chat.
Not
He's throwing
bully.
eggs at me now. Such a bully right now.
No. Not bully.
Move, cow, moo moo. Y'all move. Get out the way. There's a
Mo.
chicken stuck in a fence.
I see that.
Get over here. Y'all guys get over here. Thanks.
How did you get all the
Chickens?
way over here? Tips. Tips is a good cat. Alright. Well,
Ah,
chat. You know what I think? You need to lecture you about sleeping like you do water. Yes.
wait, you admit?
Inbreeding. Let's go. Yes, Solteka, you did. I had some chickens, and the chickens did some of that. You just happy you guys see Prudo. Oh, well, happy you guys see you. Please don't overbap your local potato.
Yes, Thistle, please.
I don't have to listen to that sign because I can't read. And hi, Shadow Foxy. Welcome here.
You literally just read. Okay.
Hi, Omega. Well, Penny, the funny thing about that, we're ending stream now. So, be sure y'all stick around for the raid. When we go around, we do exclamation point. Or you guys do exclamation point socials in chat. They'll get links to all of our stuff. You can do, you know, that's where all the chickens went. You can do, you know, exclamation point socials. I'll get links to the Discord server where you can come and, you know, join us, which you should totally join so that you can see, you know, the tail that I got that we'll be getting a fursuit of, hopefully before the end of the year. It'll be an IRL under the Discord server, so, you know, go take a look. Ow! Why did you bat me?
Penny told me to.
Dang it, Penny. But yeah, be sure to go there and check out the Discord server. We also have YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. If you do exclamation point VODs, we got the VODs channel. Yee! All sorts of stuff for you guys to check out. We got more stuff coming too. So, but when we like to, when we raid people, be sure you stick around for that because we go around and we see if we can get somebody to be a little confused about being called McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
So, alright, there we go.
We're gonna call them McDonald's. I'm gonna
Should-
give them all the McDonald's love.
Should we raid the person that we talked about in the beginning of stream?
The person we talked to, are they still streaming?
They are.
If you want to.
It's up to you.
They're definitely playing a different game, different from our stuff.
Yeah, that's a totally different vibe. Again, up to you. They're yours, so
What game are they playing?
looks like Call of Duty still.
Chat, what do y'all think about seeing a Call of Duty stream? And they're a very new YouTuber. Someone
Streamer. They're new
Huh?
to everything.
not YouTuber, but yeah, they're new. They're very new to the streaming scene. I don't think they had a face cam, but they're a relative of mine, and they were just giving it a shot and stuff.
Yeah. If you
they're
guys,
definitely
so
What
you
was that?
guys, I was gonna say you guys pick between, you know, VR chat because there's someone doing VR chat we can raid, or we can do the Call of Duty, the potato relative.
yeah.
So
He's aiming to get affiliate, so if we do raid him, definitely give him a follow if you want to, if it's in your means, because that would help him out a lot in getting that.
you play
He is
COD all day.
he's very different than I am. He has an interesting vocabulary. I will give it that.
Gosh.
But he's getting into it all, getting started.
Yeah.
Jatsu, since he's saying go for it,
All right. In that case, we sure can.
he has. I don't know. He's gonna see his chat just randomly explode.
Hopefully,
I don't know how long
we
he's
can
been
hear.
doing it. Yeah, hopefully. It might be a minute because he doesn't have notifications or anything set up, but he's getting started, and it'll be cool. See his reaction.
Yeah.
Some McDonald's time.
So yeah, go there and just say you are McDonald's. Just tons and tons of McDonald's in chat. Go order some food and see if we can confuse them.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for everything. And
We love you guys.
we love you, and we'll see you all in the next stream.